I don't feel adventurous today. Or maybe color change. Maybe yes, that's pretty adventurous.
Yes, turn her into a different character that you also like.
That's pretty good.
Assume you're going with
This would be Yuzu.
yes.
This also seems a bit like Yuzu, but it's not quite.
It's usually too.
It's a different shirt.
Yeah.
It's a
Different shade of Suzu. Hey, no power.
Different shades of Yuzu.
Yeah. 50 shade
Don't
of
gotta
Yuzu.
hold buttons. I don't gotta hold buttons though, so me lucky.
I mean, you can hold buttons if you
Yeah, I
want
can. That's right. I can do anything with Alco if I want to.
to. Pretty much.
I'd probably play like a charge character if I really try.
That would be like kind of funny. Suddenly you discover that she has Charles' move.
Oh shit.
You can pretend her DP is a flash kick, it certainly looks like it. Okay. I mean, just visually from her legs, it looks nothing like a flashy flash. Other than
No. Oh.
not flashy enough. Wow, I just now went through like Vick's posts where he was screenshotting like Queen's Blade when he was helping me with the net play. And I didn't realize that there's just in the pack of band characters, it's just someone from Knights of the Dinner Table.
Let's see. Like they are
Yeah,
banned?
Bob Knuckles.
Let's see.
Hmm?
You say ban? Oh.
Knights of the Dinner Table.
No, I mean like, you said like
Is he banned?
characters? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, I'm going, for the session that we're having, I'm going to ban all non-official characters, because I'll just have to trust the main designers, the ideal
Intention.
balance, and these weren't, yeah, exactly, and these weren't made by her.
Yeah, I think that's fine, cause like, what was it? Yeah, the Yellowzor was pretty good.
Yeah, Allosaurus was pretty good. If you bite me and I die instantly, then that's probably not bad. Though to be fair, you can critical hit someone with some attacks in some instances, but that shouldn't be possible from the first get-go.
Yes.
like normally you have to set that up. So
It's like if Guilty Gear had like meter immediately, and you could do the instant kill.
yes, and the instant kill was just a good move.
Yeah. That's my light. It's instant kill. Oh.
A whiff punish with instant kill. Excuse me? Well, you press the medium button. What?
Sounds like Wheelie or Marvel.
It does sound like Marvel.
Yeah, definitely. Could sound like
Never
Hokuto no
cease to
Ken
not
too, I
be
guess.
funny.
Yeah, but in Hokuto no Ken you also have to... You can't kill someone off of one interaction. You need two.
Yeah, you set up for the next round. Here it was first round, like game over.
No. I guess you need 3 to win an entire game. Because at the end of the second interaction you'll still have the resources you need to instant kill the guy in the third, I guess. Maybe. I'd have to think about it. I don't know Hokuto no Ken well enough to say that, but like, it certainly feels that way. Great game. More fighting games need to be like Hokuto no Ken.
I'm not sure about that. But there should be like someone that could inflict, I don't know, bounce effect to people. Like, isn't there like a stand in JoJo that make like everyone lighter or something?
Probably.
Yeah. That's like the answer, yeah.
Is there a stand that makes people bouncy? or rubbery or floaty. Yeah,
Yes,
same answer.
fucking- Yes, what's her face? The one from part 5. The girl, one of the main crew. She turns on.
Yeah.
Later.
Yes.
Spice
yes,
Girl is her stand name, but I do not know anymore what her name was.
Not Spice Girl.
Oh, the black one from like Sebastian?
No.
Oh,
No, part 5. So anime. Golden
Oh.
Wind.
Yes.
yeah, the
We
one with
watched
the
a
gay
clip
people I
of hers.
didn't watch.
All of
why-
them, but this one specifically.
I forgot her name. It's just I don't know. Trish was her name.
Trish. Exactly.
But that Devil May
Yeah.
Cry.
No.
Yeah.
Also JoJo was JoJo before Devil May Cry. Everything was JoJo before anything else.
Sure.
That might be tight. I don't know. I don't know if part 5 is before Devil May
It's kinda
Cry.
late.
Yeah. Like part 3 is late 80s, early 90s. Part 40 is like mid. Part 40. Part 4 is mid.
About 40, yeah. Suddenly, way more JoJo's than.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Part 5 and Devil May Cry is like in the 90s, right? So it's like right around. the
Yeah, I
same
think so.
time. It's actually difficult. But Trish doesn't appear until like halfway through, right? So...
She appears very early on. No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Okay, let's see. Okay, Jojo. Manga.
All there.
of course. All according to the Keikaku.
Be
Man,
careful,
I
man. Fan in
pressed-
Japanese.
I pressed thing there. Oh, take these. Ah, why do you not want to? Oh.
Okay, Devil May Cry.
Ah. Why is this thing
Oh,
is doing so much
whatever.
damage?
Golden Wind concludes in April 30, 1999. Devil May Cry comes out in 2001. So yep. Jojo Trish before other Trish. But I mean it's just two women called Trish. They have
Yeah.
like, basically no similarities.
No.
There's literally no similarities at all.
Well, maybe don't have any personalities. That's possible in both cases.
Hmm.
Ah!
Jojo Trish has a little bit of personality.
She gets more the more they go on, obviously.
Yeah. But it's still not that much.
Nope.
She's just not a Joe bro. She's a girl.
That is true.
She
I mean-
she basically came out too early. Should have come out in Stone
Yep. Oh,
Oh.
ah, what?
I'm behind you. I don't like. I was above you when I started, and then I was behind you. Why?
Oh shit, time up.
Yeah. But yeah, why were we on Twitch? Oh yeah, because like rebel people. So yeah, like on a fighting game, you could have like someone that has like some sort of like talent like that, and like make them do like some.
Azrael.
Yeah. Though it's not that bouncy. Azrael is more like Sangoku Bazara than Hokuto no Ken, I feel.
You're right. You're right. He's more like Sengoku Basa. Yeah. But I do feel like Azrael is the admittance of Arc System Works that yes, there was something cool in that fuck up that we had.
Yeah. We fucked up. We don't want to talk about it, but some stuff were cool.
Yeah.
But it's definitely more Sengoku Basara than Hokuto no Ken, in my opinion.
Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
it's like hit, like travel like to left or right, continue.
Yeah. I guess we can only hope that when Omega comes out in Arcana Heart 4 that she will be more like Hokuto no Ken.
I wonder.
That-
I mean,
that's
she
the
will not come out right now anyway, so
No, like that's why I said Arcana Heart 4.
let's see.
She's not gonna be in Arcana Heart 3 Love Max 6 stars 6 exclamation points X10 without the E at the beginning.
Yeah.
But yeah. And certainly, like, I feel like Examo is gonna do another game before Arcana Heart 4, right?
Yeah.
That's not Arcana Heart. Yeah, if French Bread doesn't get on doing that Can Colle game that one of their designers wanted to do, I guess Examo could do that sometime.
I
I
wonder.
guess Can Colle is not relevant anymore, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, and I don't think like Ken Cole.
Yes, you're getting new
An
ships
example.
though, just recently.
I see.
They're still getting new ships and stuff. Just recently, there was like a couple of new ships.
Let's see. Yeah, but I don't think like Ken Cole and Examo would mix well together. If it was Airplane, I would say maybe. But
There is Airplane Girls anime as well.
True.
I forgot the name right now.
Yeah,
But not mainly,
Strike
right?
Witches. Yes,
Strike Witches. Yeah,
But they're
that's
Oh,
like- they're
yeah.
like
A
not
while
really
ago.
airplanes, I think.
that's way
They're
too
like
a
too
while
old.
ago.
There's also a new one. There's also a new one coming out, and a friend of mine has like the German voice of one of them. I
Yeah.
did not press TP. I did a quarter circle backwards. I got a
Right.
forwards TP. What?
Right, and they're called like different, right? I think. Is it Brave Witch now, or like something like that? Oh, okay.
Oh, Brave Witch is
That is
something
a
else.
thing. Yeah, that's a different thing.
There's a
Brave
bunch of witch animes.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
know like Strike Witch got basically like a spin-off or something with like something like that.
I see.
Well, that
There's
I
a
am
bunch
not
of which.
deep enough in the Strike Witches to tell ya.
The rabbit hole of like Strike Witch.
Friend of mine's
Yeah.
really into that because he likes World War II stuff, and then there's anime mixed in. So he also really liked Kancore and liked Azulane until it got way too much fan service, and now only fan service.
I mean, that's why I wanna watch it. Wait, my sentence came a little late. I meant because of the World War II thing.
Yeah.
It's only fan service, yes. That is my
Yeah,
reasoning.
it's like, wait, the meaning of my statement just got altered.
I can't even fucking run away from it, but god dang it! Why is that so big behind you? Yeah.
Listen, don't complain when you have moved like I call it. I think that's fine.
That's like saying you're not allowed to complain just because you're in a good situation.
Yes.
It's somewhat
Ah.
true though.
Ow.
Oh, and I missed it.
I guess Examo could do a fighting game based on that game you guys are playing right now with the,
Tower
with the
defense?
Tower Girls.
Could play a fighting game based on Melty Blood. Wait, what?
No, what is it called? Arc something?
Arc
Dark
Knight.
Knights.
Arc Knight.
I don't know.
Arc Knight fighting game.
Nah, there's too many just ranged people in that, so it doesn't really fit a fighting game. Because most of like the relevant units and stuff are like shooty people.
Yeah, not
Or a
really.
lot of them. Not most, but a lot of them. There's like,
Like-
50-50. Shooty people are just mages that do shooty mage stuff.
There is a lot of like defense character, Vanguard, and other stuff that I feel like would totally suit. Like,
Yeah, and some of those do melee attacks, those blockers, right?
Yes,
So,
yes.
just do those.
Ow.
Blockers, the game.
Ow. What? That killed the orc?
yeah, it doesn't go like that far, but it goes high, kinda.
I mean, I would like an Arc Knights fighting game, but I'm not thinking as the thing is gonna happen.
Yeah, not right now.
Yep.
Thank you, Bill. Yeah, it's pretty neat. It helps. Like, when I want to watch, like, replay, or like, when I'm streaming, like, see what I've done and stuff.
I couldn't have possibly pressed that combination. Oh, I did, yeah.
That's exactly that, though. Did I really miss my Tenrai Ha? Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Hey, that should happen way more often.
Oh?
Oh.
Yeah. But sure, like, overall, I guess this would, Arc Knights would
That
be less
comes
of an
really
exciting
far.
game.
Sorry, I talked about you, but like this projector like came out like 3
No
characters
problem.
in front of him.
I
Just
don't
quick.
feel... Yeah, I don't feel like I said anything important anyway. I'm just saying, like, maybe Arc Knights is not, like, the best example property.
I want to make like a little Fate Go fighting game because you can really use those sprites as just for a game. And Fate Go has like so many characters that are never used in anything else, and so many of them are cool.
Yes, that's
Some-
French bread, though.
I'm
I
thinking
mean,
of
French bread should make that, I mean.
Yeah.
Ah, why do I always try?
I feel like that's also the go-to guys, right? Because I mean, literally, it's just Nazu going over there and being like, so yeah, I'd like to work with you again? Okay.
Well, I
No
would say
problem.
that Axis is also like the main Goku nowadays. 'Cause-
Not really.
I don't know.
well,
Just for
Grand
the-
Blue Dragon Ball like went there at least, and not like French bread.
Yeah, but it makes
I mean-
sense for Grand Blue that don't really... I feel like young companies, like the Grand Blue people, or like huge ass companies will go to Arc System Works, but what about VN companies or stuff like that, you know? I feel like that's...
Yeah, but we were talking about like a lot of mobile game and mobile game. Oh, you were like talking specifically like to, for Fate.
Fate. Yeah,
Okay.
exactly. For Fate specifically, I don't
Yeah, I
think
see.
they'll go to Arc System.
Maybe.
In different VNs, I'd be surprised. Hey, how about Tuhu Arxis game?
Hmm.
Another Tuhu fighting game.
The thing is,
I don't necessarily want that.
What?
again, yeah, that
What?
happened
How?
once already. Yeah.
How? We
I'm
just
going
I guess
forward,
you
you're going
live,
forward.
and
We cross each other. I don't know.
This is Asuka now. All I mean by I don't necessarily want that is like if I could pick something for Arc System Works to do, then I'd probably pick something else just because I have a lot of two fighting games available that I'm satisfied with.
Sailor Moon, HD. Let's go. Though I don't want that. I want like French Bay to do that.
What? Don't you want like Sailor Uranus to be like I don't know? I guess I don't know her move names to make a joke.
What was it? We read it like recently.
Yes, we read it recently because it was relevant to something in the timeline. I forgot.
Like Earth Shattering, something like that, like something ridiculous. I don't know.
Shaker. I don't know.
Meal check. I don't know.
Yeah. Heavenly Earth Shaker, and I don't know. She just. Red
That sounds like plausible. That sounds like a Japanese like attack name.
Yeah, what I meant was that she'd be like Heavenly Potemkin Buster, but with her name.
I want the guys that did the Marvel game, the last one, to do more and not just get fired, please.
Yeah,
Yes.
that would be nice also.
Yeah.
Like anything, they have good ideas. They really changed it up, like between Marvel 3 and this, and Marvel 2 was also very different. If they were all the same, even I don't even know.
No, they were not.
Okay, but they really like sorry, I had to laugh real quick. They really had like a nice idea and everything, so I'd like for them to do more.
Fuck this.
Yeah. Like the ideas that we've had. I just saw the parry. the ideas we've seen in Infinite, hey, even in Cross Tag and Power Rangers to some degree, and also in NPB, no, not NPB, excuse me, Million Arthur, with what you can do with like assist properties and stuff like that, right? That's all interesting. There's been like a lot of advancement on that front in a short time. It would be cool to see what else can be done.
Because Dragon Ball went really fucking basic. And
Yes.
meanwhile, these other two games like went more crazy, which I really like. And I like Marvel's the most, since it's the most crazy one. Like, BB Tech I like, but no one else seems to like it in our group, which is like Vick and you. And
I'll play it when I get a percentage off on the character set.
Yep, but the BB Tech I also really like. But yeah, like Marvel's idea was, in my opinion, the most crazy, most creative. So I really would love just, I don't know, more like that, basically. Or more from those people, since they had a really cool idea. I want to see if they have another cool idea.
Yeah, definitely.
Rockets. Oh. I did not know! I'll take it, but no, I did not do that.
Yeah, I didn't think it would actually hit cross up.
I got it because you crossed me out. I was not pressing that.
Okay. But yeah, I say no like to Sailor Moon like Axis because I would certainly like hate like the systems. So I don't want that.
Yeah, so French bread.
Exactly.
And Sailor Saturn can at least like have like a gigantic spinny attack with her scythe and kill everyone.
Saturn? Why Saturn?
Is that, did I get her confused?
Oh,
again with
Jupiter?
somebody
The
else?
one I have? Oh, shit.
No, the one with the scythe. Isn't that Saturn?
Does she have like a scythe?
The Goddess
no.
of Destruction one, I mean.
Yeah, then
That's
yeah,
Sailor
that should be
Saturn,
Saturn, yeah.
Yeah. Her. You can just do Gordo things. I have no idea how she fights.
I don't know, she's banned. I mean, she's not banned, she's like just like broken in the next one.
Yeah, I see.
Ah, I didn't hold on. just cling, 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 cling. Ah. Parrying is such a fun mechanic. Ah, I wanted to parry that again, but I couldn't. Lucky.
Okay, I can finish it on block at least, it seems.
I always think it has more control than it has.
Why this time I couldn't block though?
Because you jabbed me?
Yeah, but I jabbed you before too. That's why it was kind of weird. Oh, you're cross up? Sure. Wait. I should have like load you there, because that was a sweep.
Yeah, but I think it doesn't allow you to like counter something until I like get to actually do my move
But-
stuff. I
But
think
I can
can't
I
just
can
get
grab
out
you
of
when
that.
you're like parrying, so why I can grab you but like not like actually I don't know.
Maybe,
That's
I don't know. Just seemed like that on first glance to me there.
yeah.
Oh, that no, the parade. I forgot. Oh, you're still in the grab animation. Oh,
Yeah.
dead.
Alright. Reacted and teched way too late.
Oh, that's so fun, I guess. Oh god dang it, I gotta stop.
All of the game designers that worked on Infinite were people from their Monster Hunter and damn it,
And something else.
Dead Rising.
What the fuck?
I see.
Monster Hunter and Dead Rising people had an idea like that?
I mean, most of it in
Sometimes
is
you
in
need
the
someone
game.
who has fresh ideas. Excuse me, I talked over you.
No, Monster Hunter is in the game after all.
Yeah, but it's
Yes.
a DLC, so later on even.
Yeah.
Should still be the same team for DLC. I'm sure they actually
Well,
prepare
yeah.
like most DLC, at least this one,
Yeah.
before like the launch.
The lead designer, at least, actually worked on a lot of their previous games as character and object designer. Like the lead designer, Tsuyoshi Nagayama, worked on Third Strike Online Edition, character design, but also on the original Third Strike Double Impact and Second Impact, it was just under special thanks. He did the designs for Third Strike New Generation, so the first one.
Yep.
He helped with design in Darkstalkers 3, Vampire Hunter 2, Darkstalkers 1, JoJo's Venture, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Capcom vs SNK, Capcom vs SNK 2. So yeah,
I guess I
What?
got you.
but yeah, just like character and object design. So like he drew stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it is important.
It is important. But the only design job that he ever had was Infinite,
I see.
which is interesting. Huh. Lead game designer. I guess he was the guy who had the most fighting game experience because the others didn't have any in their credits. It's like, okay, just you know what they look like, tell us how to fight. I mean, I'm sure he played a bunch of fighting games. But
You actually parried it.
Yeah, if you're close enough, we found that out last time. You can
Oh
parry
yeah,
that.
right, the gun.
unfortunately, Tsuyoshi Nagayama's credits end at Marvelous Capcom.
Oh wow, I didn't want to choose that to connect with you.
No! I saw you block! Wait,
I
you
want-
get hit!
I mean, I teched, so I saw what you wanted to do. It did work, but for different reasons though.
There's somebody in Infinite, Shunichi Mine, who worked on Dead Rising and Okamiden, who's credited in Zack and Wiki as Jack of all trades.
That's the coffee boy.
You did the coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess he did coffee plus. Yeah. Guess you gotta start somewhere.
Oh, I almost got myself hit again. Just cannot stop. There's the thing. I want to parry thing. It's slow and obvious. I wanna.
Okay, I tried at the same time to do something. One day I'll just block and continue to block. Because I was like, you see me block, so it will not do it, right? Because I just pull the put the rock and like sit there. So thought it would not do it.
You have not reached the depths of my. I'm just gonna parry things yet.
Yeah, I guess.
I did not. At that moment, I was like, I'm gonna parry rock. I wasn't like, I'm gonna hit him with the last arc. I was like, I do not want to deal with rock. Ah.
Yeah. But when you have last arc, the rock is your best friend because it's like, oh, it's floating over there. Let me run to it. Hop, 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 hop. Now I can parry it. Then you get your last arc. It's like, yeah. I just have to be close enough for the last arc to actually do something.
Press grab. Didn't.
Rock roll.
If only I could do them like when I hit a normal hit and not my souls. I'll always like comboing them like on my souls. Which mean like no damage at all.
Even less than it would be.
I mean, normal one could go to 4k, 5k if I'm really good, but I'm not that good.
Yeah.
If I do that after like a jumpy startup, that skyrocket really quick. But well.
Damage?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I see.
Sure. I did block cross up, so that's true.
Wait, man, fucking. I pressed that when he pulled the rock out, but it just didn't parry.
Safe jump! Somehow.
Who is Altina and why would I vote for her?
In Fire Emblem?
Is he?
And no, don't vote for her. Vote for like Sotis Winter. That's a lowly dragon. I'm sure she has a thing, but I don't remember right now.
Is there a vote about getting a lolly into Smash?
No, that's just.
That would be awesome, but no.
Choose a legend or something.
Yeah.
I see.
It's just who gets special versions. Like who's well liked, who gets special versions.
Then I don't care, you know, to visit a web page where such a voting can be done. Not even fighting stuff.
Oh, I am convinced it is air unblockable. I was holding back.
Okay, that's
Just
what
box Foxfire as a comment to his name has vote Altina or you're a bad.
Makes sense.
Gotta
Is
advertise your campaign.
I see.
Ooh, I put myself in the corner because I do not know what to do when I hit my overhead. I don't want to go to training zone, Melty. It doesn't feel like I need it, but I guess I do need it. It's like, what do when I hit,
I mean, you might not like what you find with this character though, since you can do her simpler stuff.
Yeah, but there's no, I need like a single thing for when I hit people with the overhead.
Oh, I see, you just need a conversion. Okay.
Yeah, because I just keep doing quarter circle back the ball, but then it's just above his head. Because he was just crouching.
I'll have a look at the wiki, maybe this answer is simpler than it seems.
Probably is, probably just like half circle back or forward, like the pick she has, but I don't know if like half circles are hard.
Half circles are hard?
Like half circles are hard to do when I'm like, what do I do? I guess quarter circles. Oh no, half circles. What?
I see. You just grab the stick with your hand forward, like you're grabbing the enemy, and then pull back. I don't know. That's just how it's easy for me. Which is why I guess I find SNK half circle forward for that gets confusing. Naked blood. Aoko, not Akia, not the other Akia, not the other Akia. Aoko.
Oh, right, she got parried, like you got parried there, I was confused.
The Melty Wiki now has little moon GIF JPEG things to click on. Which moon, by the way? Full or crescent?
Bunga Bunga Moon.
Bunga Bunga Moon. Alright. Meterless combos.
I did a half circle, but the game decided it wasn't a half circle though.
What's the overhead? Like the input?
I put just back heavy held.
Okay, 4C, huh? Okay.
Ah! Oi!
What? Man, I'm a bit sad that you finally tried to do that just when I'm trying to jump behind you, but nice.
What's the time? My Alco sense tingle. I haven't used this move in a while.
Yeah. Chaos play.
It hit.
Hey.
Oh, I thought it was the... Oh, right then.
I thought so too, but... turns out I fucked up. No. Oh.
Okay, I wasn't sure of me.
3C and 4C are safe on block.
Nice.
Why?
It's all cool. I don't know what to do. Also, a delayed half circle back A is made safe on block because of the pushback of 3C and 4C and will catch quick retaliation attempts, but frame-wise 2-2A is preferable as a safe ender, is what it says. I don't know, I'm just reading things about 4C.
I really need to know how to punish this thing. It's so weird. Cannot go too close.
Okay, to get something out of 4C, you always need to cancel into half circle A without delay, which means that 4C, half circle back A, is only safe when used at 4C's maximum range. On hit, you get a knockdown into orb of the same, or you can do 4C, half circle back A, half circle back C, jump C, 3C, air combo. I'm going to put that into chat for you.
Nice.
Yes.
I get combos out of my overhead if I spend bars. Nice.
Yeah, I'm just going to put this entire 4C thing into the chat so that you can eyeball it. Because that was a bit of complex information.
I kind of got it, but I'm not 100% sure, so thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I heard the idea and was like, oh, yes, that would work.
I actually also wanted to say just half circle back A. I think that'll work, but like I didn't think you'd get anything else off of it, or that you had to be at the edge of 4C for it to work.
Just to make it safe, not too for it to work. That's what it says, or at least that's what you said.
No, those were two different informations. To get something out of it, you always need to cancel into half circle back A without delay, but that means that 4C half circle A is only safe. Oh, you're right. Yes, at max range it'll be safe. If it's not at max range, you can still do the combo. Like, that, even though it would be unsafe, then blah blah. On hit, get knocked down into orb, or 4C, half circle back A, half circle back C, jumping C, and then 3C air combo. That seems strange to me.
I can probably skip the jumping C if that's too complicated for me. Just do like 3C launcher.
Yeah, like you bounce her up, I guess, and you catch her again, whatever.
Yep. I do that with Rice B. I had a combo with Rice B where you could do that. Just like catch him with a jumping C before they land. And then recombo. I thought you grabbed.
That's what I wanted you to think. That's why I dashed and do that, but no.
Oh, you do quick hit that thing? I hate this so much. You're in the corner for a second and I want to run out, but then I just get a backdash. I'm pressing stuff ages ago after landed. Like, what the fuck?
Oh no.
Oh, guess that works. Oh, not really, because it was invalid, I don't know. I was pressing button.
For some reason I got my, didn't get my medium out, only the heavy.
Let's see, yeah. Ah.
Yay, conversion.
Ah shit, that doesn't work that well.
I saw a backdash get hit by a wall.
That's invincible really early on.
Yeah. Oh! It was like an inch away.
What other license French bread did? Or Arcana Art for?
French bread do before Arcana out for?
Yeah.
Team Arcana then. You said French bread.
Excuse me, yeah, I got confused. Team Arcana, yeah. Have to get used to not calling them Examiner anymore.
Yeah, but you call them like French bread anyway.
Which is super wrong, yeah, I am. It was double wrong. That slow realization into combo.
No! No!
Well, I kinda wanted to start with Gakthun at 10, but now it's like there's 15 minutes left. I guess I'm not playing.
Oh, my launcher though.
I'm distracted.
Oh, it's already.
Well. Yeah. Should have waited just a bit. Ah.
その結果勝った粉砕しますよセブンラウンド1
Right, this game has music and sound effects.
Yeah. Oh. Dang it. Oh.
God dang it, why is it swallowing my medium button there?
That's something.
Did scare you away.
You know, I was like thinking you would like try to parry or something, but not that. Oh, oh, maybe I pressed something.
Just hope you didn't expect me to not guard the rocket.
Still going high speed.
Why is she doing 2A before landing? Why can you do
Wow,
that
how
faster
long
than
is this
me?
catch-up period?
Oh, come on.
We had that before. It is not quick enough to...
But I did it right before that, so yes, it was.
I assume that now I'm going to get to normal speed since you guys seem to have been talking about the death. Yes.
Ah, dang it, why is it swallowing my medium button there? Oh.
It's slower.
Hmm? I don't know why I'm like at the wrong range. Maybe I have to do something before.
No. guess it makes sense, but I only now realize this. So you guys' game says 9 wins versus 7 wins, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mine says 2 versus 0. Because...
Oh,
well,
because you did start now, I guess.
yes. Exactly. So it doesn't know about those other matches.
Oh, cool.
Why you got invincible like so suddenly though?
Oko doesn't need a reason to be invincible.
That
She
was so
just is.
Where hit me? God dang.
No.
Okay, I didn't want to do
Should have
this.
carried that rock while you were in blood heat. Seriously. It's the best answer. And Vick often likes to just chuck rocks, just no matter the situation. It's rewarding. That was weird.
That fucking shot is so annoying. It's way more annoying than rocks by now. They can't parry. It's like, ew. I don't want to just block. That's for barbarians.
Dodge it.
I'm trying, but it's really hard. Like, doing the backdash in time. It's so
Oh
quick.
right, excuse me. Yeah, you don't have a dodge because you're full moon, right?
I mean, backdash is basically dodge.
I know, but
And
like
way
this
better.
would be one of those. Not for this purpose. This purpose, the dodge would actually be better.
I'm really not
The
sure.
backdash puts you away, so you can't punish.
Yeah, but he got punished on it anyway. So-
But that's a problem of timing.
Yeah, but the dodge would not have appeared that it lasts long. It's shorter than the fucking backdash.
Yes, that would be good.
No, not where I wanted. Just in quarter circle. Fucking. Oh, rocks.
And no, it wouldn't be good if he like didn't dodge it with the backdash. He wouldn't have dodged it with the dodge, so he would have still taken like the punition. That was my point at least.
Oh, no, what I mean is like the backdash just lasts too long. So, like, when you recover from your backdash, it'll be hard to do a punish.
Why am I missing my
You need
fade?
something more shorter. There, you backdashed the laser, yay. But that's all you could do.
With the dodge, it would have been the same though. Yeah. It cannot punish me from there with the dodge or like backdash.
God, why did it just not heavy?
Nothing happened. Okay, that was weird.
I mean, sure, but if he were standing in front of you in the first place, then I think that would work.
More than you. I'm happy with this.
Oh, I see. Didn't see that you had like that many red life. Didn't see that.
This one was like, I don't attack.
Yeah.
ちょっとラウンド1ファイト
How? How did she jump towards the corner there? You were not in the corner at any point during that dash. Nice. How does that happen? 3/4 second back, god dang it. How does it give me a fucking DP?
Why is the Chewie is not coming out? There we go.
Perfect. I mean, perfect.
Oh, perfect!
Yeah.
This one is the worst.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Havable win. No, this is life bar. Oh, perfect. Yeah.
Why? Why are you like... Ah.
Yes.
I'm just sad because even on the counter I don't get anything from hitting that. It's just like not worth the try.
I guess it can kill sometimes.
Yeah, but it's usually way too risky to try.
Why am I missing this?
I think I gotta like fuck around with my input delay settings or something, because I've all these dashes there were all like I do dash heavy, and I don't feel like I'm fucking up my timing. So maybe I gotta like put some of the input delay settings a bit different.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Did add some weird stuff on my side too, but pretty sure it's also like part execution, so I cannot say.
I just feel like that as well, but also so much happened where I'm like, why? But now that I'm considering maybe it's not just like stupid garbage. Because I had this like the whole time we were playing. At some points I'm like, but why did this thing not?
Like not just today.
No, just today. I mean,
Oh, okay.
just today I had like, and last time I don't remember, but like today I had like a few times where like one of those round kills where I had an invalid combo because just the medium didn't come out. That didn't happen just that once. It happened like 2 or 3 times last session. Where I'm like, that's such an easy combo. I don't really fuck that up.
I see.
I'm doing
Nah, you
counter
probably
forward.
just trashed today.
Fuck, Eddie.
Maybe. Hey, but I take this. Thanks for the red hill. We marvel now.
You dumbass! Why didn't you regenerate when you could? Why don't you regenerate now? What are you doing?
I did! I already pressed that! I already pressed heal!
Yeah, well, look at what Vick's going to do.
Yeah, he did! Oh, now I lose.
Okay, I guess he didn't have to regenerate right now since he had life advantage anyway.
Just charge meter there, like, lose, I'm just gonna get some meter for next one.
No. Oh, I see. I didn't expect to actually kick it with my... It should still apply. I don't get it. Even if you hit like this...
too late, and during that move I'm kind of invincible, I noticed.
Yeah, but kind of, because I did beat it like multiple times when you started to cling with something. So it's pretty weird.
No, I think the time to beat me, I just fucked up my uppercut.
I don't
I'm
know,
not 100% sure.
but I
But it
can
feels like the
normally
uppercut is
beat
better than
people.
the
If it like doesn't beat it, it would just shield it another time. That's kind of like the thing. So I don't get it.
Oh. I guess that combo was so cool, it caused a desync. At least I'm pretty sure you guys aren't doing what's happening on screen, because... Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
If you were desync now, that would be kind of rude.
I guess it would be kind of rude, yes.
Pretty sure you guys are a little bit stupid. You're not desynced. Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm heading to the toilet real quick.
Yep.
So I'm just pressing character select, I guess. And I'll be right back.
Something like that actually did happen to me once.
Like what? Like
I thought my opponent was having net play issues, and I casually trashed him, and I was like, okay, I guess like you can reconnect or something. It's like, why? Well, weren't you having like a connection issue? No, everything went fine. Like, okay.
yeah, I had that thought like with what time I forgot if I said it though.
Yeah, I see.
It's just like some people like generally if you stop or do something, people understand that there is a problem, right?
Yeah.
But some people do that in their game plan, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, or they do it in a weird way, right? Because when I stop, and because sometimes I just stop and I'm like, okay, the other guy should think that I will jump at them. I'll just let them anti and do nothing. But it makes
Yeah.
sense when I stop, right? So it's
Yeah.
not the same kind of stop as people that just suddenly stop and you're like, something wrong?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely a thing. Hmm.
That's yes. Cool thing in fighting games, just like he moved a certain way. This means something.
Yeah, but not everyone like get that though.
Yes, but you know, like you get more of it when you get better at it. Or do you just mean specifically the I'm having an issue standing around?
Oh no, I mean like talking through the game.
Yeah, I
like
see.
doesn't happen like with everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
Like Kuro completely immune to any like in-game conversation, like during training mode or stuff like that, by example. Because we did try training mode like once or twice. And I guess I don't know. There is like a certain pose like you can do in what you're doing, or like some jab or some stuff like that that would kind of like hint what to do, try, or like your turn or anything. But I know like Kuro doesn't get that. I know like some other people, I forgot who though. But yeah, I've played with multiple people that like don't get it. That's funny.
Yeah. Just so I understand, you don't mean the. I guess you were maybe you mean both. Like the thing is where you press things or you move in a certain way and you want to suggest something that doesn't have to do with fighting, but like with a training situation or something like that, or with like.
Specifically that, so I guess also it can
Okay.
apply to gameplay too.
Exactly, because there is stuff like that, right? Like the throw walk.
Yeah.
The step of determination. I don't know. Just,
Hello, I am back.
that sort of thing.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And
We're
I need
talking
to...
about.
Go ahead.
We're talking about the meaning of slightly walking stuff and stuff. I mean, talking in fighting game by just moving. Yeah.
Talking
I
through
need
the game more than just talking things like
Expressing
do that.
yourself.
Hmm?
Expressing yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah,
That's
but like
neat.
intentions. What were you going to say?
I was going to say, man, I really need a secondary character. I'm just playing one character in this game by now. It's kind of disgusting.
My god. You have a main.
Yeah, it is kind of disgusting. I
You
play
mean-
like 3 characters. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's so many. I'm only playing her in full moon as well. It's not like, yeah, I play every moon of Aoko. No. I just play Aoko. The Aoko that everyone plays if you don't know what you're doing.
Well,
Need more characters.
play Kitty
like,
Cat.
Who? Oh no, no. I want actual characters.
Kitty Cat with Cyborg made.
That's a big place that I can't.
I see.
I allow you to play it.
Play that fucking annoying evil Nanaya Shiki without the glasses. He's badass.
Yeah, it does have cool combos, but they are actually kind of hard to learn. I tried before because they look fun.
You got spoiled by Aoko.
Well, Melty's a game with easy combos, right?
I guess then,
Can I just like convert all of my throw like that?
But can't Nanaya Shiki also do Melty combos?
Yeah, but they don't do as much damage as Aoko. They just
Yes.
bad Aoko then at that point.
I mean, if you're looking for that, there's nobody like that in the cast.
Hey, that's the reason I play Aoko.
There you go. I guess you have a main.
If the fucking jump heavy stuff wouldn't be so hard, I would be playing, what's her face, the one you play as well. Because she's just fun and she's cool and everything, but the instant charge jump heavies, I have so much trouble with that.
Oh, Satsuki. Okay.
Yes, Satsuki. And Hime needs that as well. That's also why I'm like kind of putting my Hime on hold. I played her for a bit, but
Yeah.
for
I put
optimal
my
stuff she
Hime
wanted
on
as well.
hold.
It was funny.
Yeah. I mean, if you like Half Moon Satsuki, then you don't have to do that. She can just do your regular Melty combos.
Half was usually disgusting because usually you're just like meter management. Out the window.
That's unfortunately true. But it's what people say. If you don't like combos, you play Half Moon. If you like combos, play Sickle Moon. I forget. Crescent. I don't know why you play Full Moon, I guess.
Ow.
So how did that story end with the organizer of the Xanadu Asuka tournament? Did he
About
the
the speed?
no, like specifically about why like the Metdafen community uses a
I did not
not
send
the
the
newest one all
thing
the
yet.
time.
I mean, so it's still like the
That's
same point yet.
I see. So it's like a PM conversation now.
No, it's like on still like on the
Okay.
New York, not New York, North America
Yeah.
matchmaking thing. Just I didn't
New
answer
York
yet.
matchmaking.
Hmm?
You have a huge community if you have a New York matchmaking.
Yeah, definitely.
Or a very small one. One of the two.
Yeah.
I guess because you were behind me that didn't count as like shield?
Ash usually doesn't stop that.
Hmm.
They sometimes parry your cross-up button.
I see. But
Maybe you
mine...
didn't hold the button and then it's like only a few frames for full moon appeals. You don't hold the parry.
Yeah. But if you hold the parry, can you actually like do like normals out of it?
Yes, full moon can never do normals out of it. The Vicky said if you only tap it, you can, or something like that.
Yeah.
But that's a dirty lie. We can special cancel, that's it. And usually what you do for Alco, since it's the best thing ever, like Konosuke forward parry. Because that's the good button, and every character has like something there, but yeah, like I explained last time, I found out Alco is more amazing than I thought. I thought everyone just has a good button there. Oh.
Nope.
Someone does like a punch straight forward, very low to the ground, and I'm just like, ew, garbage.
I like these CL colors. They remind me of ABBA, even though ABBA doesn't really look that way.
Yeah, I guess that's true, huh?
Like the ones before more, because they're much huge.
Oh, what? How did I like not hit you on that jump? The butt of my gun was like in your knees.
Surprised I didn't hit. Oh, I guess quarters backwards TP from my quarter circle forward.
Quarter circle backwards DP? You mean just backwards DP?
Yes, but from my quarter circle forward.
I see.
Oh, that's reset.
And trigger.
Just shoot the dive kick, sure.
Punch the dive kick.
Yes. That would have won the round.
Oh, okay, we're going through like of my alignment actually.
Prepared missile.
Oh, too far. Oh, don't know if I was too much delay or if it was actually like frame trap-ish.
Yeah. That confirmed time too. Jab number 5. I believe I hit him.
He's totally alive, was just jab's gonna kill him always. Maybe not, maybe just press actual buttons.
I see. Then I guess it's funny for a different reason. The reason that you actually had enough time with Aoko to connect anything after the 5th jab and being able to make the judgment that it's not gonna kill. Aoko's stupid.
No shit,
Yes.
that's why I play her. It's like Wesker of this game, just missing teleports and command grabs. Really confused she doesn't have those with how many moves she has. A lot of them just hit space, a lot of them just hit this kind of thing. Oh, it jumped.
Yeah, she would actually be a good Marvel character. Like she can hit a lot of places on screen.
Yeah, that's true. She would probably. I mean, her specials would also in Marvel get probably a bit crazier because Marvel specials sometimes are crazy. So like one of them, two of
I
them.
think
would
she's
be-
crazy enough. She's already like
Yeah,
sending
yeah,
3
that's
fucking lasers. What the fuck are you talking about?
I guess the change would indeed be that she would just get a beam special rather than just a fireball.
But she has like 3
Wait.
beams. She's sending 3 beams with the arc drive.
Yes, but yeah, what we're saying is she'll just be able to do that as like a special move wrecker.
No, that would just be a crescent moon because the crescent moon shoots beams instead of like the fireballs, but they're slower. Marvel's beams would
see.
just be as fast as the fireballs.
Yes. No,
Oh, shit.
they're faster. They're beams. Beams
Also-
just manifest inside people.
Also, balls would be the balls would be really good assist moves. Just come in, set like a ball or two, and then leave.
Yes. It's annoying. You're not invulnerable too.
Ah, dang it. People are invisible to grab longer than I was thinking. No. Evil.
Hmm.
Oh, why couldn't I block this time?
The evil was the slow one,
How-
not even the fast one. Oh, I'm on the back dash, but I got the medium one next to them.
Okay.
I forgot that she could do 2 airbag dashes. That's actually kind of
Not
silly.
just airbag dash, just like in the dashes.
Yeah, but since a backdash has invincibility frames, it's
Not in
stupid
the
that
air.
she can. Not in the air. Okay.
No, it's only like always on the ground, but I don't think like I remember like any backdash, airbag dash that have like in rule. It's
I
already
guess
like
just Arcana Heart.
does it? Not the normal backdash. The homing back homing, yes.
Yeah.
Back homing, how does that work?
You press back in the homing button.
Yeah, but what
Exactly.
does it do?
Oh.
You don't. Homing button implies you move towards the enemy and not back.
You do after going
it-
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, the character jumps backwards into the air and then homes in on them. Well, backwards and up.
I don't know why, but I guess I did because we talked like homing. I did press D to home toward my opponent. I was like, I guess in my mind I was going to explain it, but no.
That happens to me. Like, if there's, it's really deadly if somebody has a question for a different game that you know. It's like, oh yeah, you do this, and then suddenly your hands are like changing to input. Of
Yeah,
full
exactly.
fucking game.
I was in the air. I parried. Oh shit.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, in third strike, I walked into a punch.
Yeah. Oh.
Third strike is great. Capcom versus SNK is a King of Fighters, right?
Yes. Wait, no. Capcom versus SNK. That's, I mean, Street Fighter-ish with. Well. Okay. What do you mean by KOF games? I guess. You mean like assist wise?
Here's my first guy. Oh, he got knocked out. Here's my
Yeah.
second
Okay.
guy.
Yes, that's a Series 3, but 1v1 type of situation. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You do have ratios though. Like you can say like I have 2 characters, but this one are like doing less damage, but this one will be like fucking models or like fucking like best one.
Yes.
Is- Like which is generally the case. Like you do like a 1-1-3. I think you can normally like do like other configuration of ratio, but from what I know, people just do this type of stuff.
I see.
The anchor is doing
Yeah.
the most damage.
Yeah. Yeah, only later when you asked me again realized that my question was confusing since it's also a KOF in terms of Capcom did a 4-button fighter, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. Because SNK versus Capcom is more KOF-ish in
Yes.
buttons,
Right.
but I forgot if it's like actually 3v3.
SVC?
Yeah.
SVC is 1-on-1.
Okay, so yes, they did switch that, but you play like a KOF. That's funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not 6 buttons, is it? Huh.
I think so.
Right, because it has to run on a Neo Geo machine, so it's 4
Yeah.
buttons. Yeah. On a Neo Geo machine. I guess that's not wrong. Yeah.
No, that's not wrong. Yeah.
Neo Geo AES Arcade Entertainment System.
My dash
I
like
forget what
started
MBS
so
was
late.
for. I didn't know she could dash at people, attack, and just dash at them again.
Yeah, I
that's
had to
a
jump between that. Just so that I can dash again. Because I can't dash cancel my attacks like, because I'm full moon. Crescent moon can.
Okay, but
Crescent
you
you
double
can-
jump
oh, yeah.
cancelled it, right?
She does that in her basic combo. Crescent moon just after the last hit just does like 2
Yeah,
air
but-
dashes to get them a bit more.
But she has
quantity.
just one air dash, right?
Crescent moon has 3.
What?
No, 3 jumps, 2 air dashes.
Oh yeah. Wait. What?
Yeah, she's stupid.
Wow.
Crescent moon gets another jump instead of like only double air dash. Because who only needs 2 jumps, right? We all want 3. We all know it.
I mean, I
She
want
also
3.
has a
Give me.
she also has a reflect shield.
Yes. But her DP's gone. And her fireballs are worse. She gets
But
less
she
solo.
gets a regular DP.
No, it's not. It's like an overhead kind of move thing. It's
Oh.
this one has the regular DP.
I
Which I
see.
accidentally got.
Yeah.
No, frogs.
Yes, yeah, right. She gets the jump kick forward kind of thing, right?
Yeah, this one does it during this animation. This move, she gets that.
Yes, exactly.
Look at all this damage.
Fucking hell, okay.
Why didn't combo?
Oh. Fire. Fuck, didn't make backdash in time.
Oh.
Sworded.
The mouth animations are also really smooth. They put a lot of time into the characters talking. I just noticed.
Really?
Yes.
Maybe I need to full screen that.
I'm not playing a full screen. Fuck.
Yes, but like, wait, what? This
I'm not
game's
playing-
like, this game's like 640, but this game's very small.
No, it's not. That's like half my screen. That's completely enough. I
Are
just
you-
don't want to bother with putting this into full screen because then I also can like look at the other stuff that I have open on the side worse.
No, I understand that, but like, are you playing on?
Windows
I don't
like
have
covering half my screen. That's how big
I
it is.
see.
Yeah.
I see. That's fine then. For me, it's like a fourth or a fifth of the screen, right? So it's like, no, it's small.
Damage.
I mean, when I'm spectating, I put it that small so that I can see the chat and stuff. But yeah, these sprites are great.
Yes.
Still some of the most amazing sprite work in fighting games.
It is a good game overall.
Yep.
Yes.
Like everything. This is like the base. Feels like the base anime fight game. You play anime fighting games, you're probably playing Melty, or you played Melty before.
You probably should play now.
That also.
Yeah. I mean, really, like it's just like, what sort of games should you play to understand like anime? I mean,
That's
probably some sort of yeah. If you want to play like the classics, where does the shit come from? And it's like, okay, here's Vampire, here's Asuka. If you're not easily annoyed, here's JoJo. But like if it's like what's like quintessentially feels like anime sorta, it's like Melty Blood. I guess some sort of Guilty Gear. Guess it might be hard to decide on the Guilty Gear. I may be biased by saying Guilty Gear XX, any version. Yes. I guess after that it doesn't matter as much which other game.
Melty Blood just feels like the most quintessential thing. Because also it's getting played, like everyone knows Melty Blood, people still play it. It's still very popular, and when people ask you, oh, yo, you want to play around on Melty, everyone's gonna be like, yeah, sure. Most of the time.
Yeah, in that sense, yeah. Like I feel like this is the anime community's classic game. Like it's the only game of the
no, because that's on the straw.
I forget the term. It's the only game left from the trash community. I know that's not what they're called.
The poverty community.
Thank you. From the poverty community that's still played to this day. Just good.
I'm really excited because a friend of mine's gonna like start a Granblue versus when it comes out because he plays Granblue, and I want to get him to like play Melty, so I can be like, yo, you want to play something Melty? I gotta practice up. gotta practice another character.
Sure.
Also, since Melty's just good.
Yes. But, does he have a character in Granblue?
Oh yeah, he's unsure. Okay. I'm forbidding him from playing the Arrow girl because I fucking hate her already.
What?
She looks like the exact kind of zoner that I just hate. That just hate.
Get used to zoning.
No, that's the super toxic kind of zoning. That's literally just keeping you out the whole round and not wanting a single interaction. But also
super toxic kind of zoning.
Yes,
don't be pathetic. You're better than this. Don't be like those trash people who are like, yeah, some people spam all the time and then they want to make themselves feel better by calling it zoning.
No, I agree that it is zoning, and if someone plays it, I'm gonna silently play against it. Maybe complain, because I complain a lot, I notice. But I'm not gonna be like, switch your character. I'm just gonna stop my friend, because I would fucking hate to play against her all the time.
Also, I feel like that's kinda wrong. Isn't she like the only one having like a hop? So she is meant to go, yeah, hop.
Yeah, but that's the thing, but why her? She also has like the super annoying usual like super spammy fireball that just covers a lot of screen and is just really good and fast.
I mean, she's definitely the zoner, yes.
Yeah, and that's like, her zoning just looks so annoying and fucking. If you play one of the slow characters against her, you can basically just go give up or something. Looks
no,
like
you have rolling dodges.
I guess people didn't utilize that when I saw the video, so I guess that's gonna help. Ow.
Yeah, and it's not just that, it's like the slow characters. I mean, if you're playing Vasraga or whatever his name is, he'll just armor, walk to her, and punch her. I don't think he needs to be afraid. And if it's a grappler, well, just needs to get in once, right?
that's the character I maybe want to play because it's funny, but then I'm gonna end up not playing it because I'm too bad at 360s.
Press the button.
No, because it has more cooldown, it's worse. Also does less damage.
True. Learn 360s. They're not that hard.
Are these 360s even? That's Arctis we're talking about.
Yeah.
Because they have easy
buttons.
You are correct,
but it's a 360 in this case.
They also have charges, so I'm like, yeah, but they probably have 360s as well. I just said that because they had charges, and because you have
GT has
easy buttons.
charges, so that's fine.
Yes, now I'm unsure. I'm going to check more.
Wait,
Damn it, I pressed escape.
ow!
Rather than alt enter. Oh. Okay, so let's see here. Mizumi. No. Dust. Yeah.
Is it too big for poverty? Dustly.
No.
Kinda.
I fucking
Hey,
pressed that before you hit
hey,
me!
Dustloop has the Battle Fantasia Vicky on it, okay?
Isn't it also on the Mizumi wiki?
No.
Okay. Thought they did one.
No. But they do have a link. They're Mizumi games. Arcana Heart, Unist, Vampire Savior. But yeah. Like basically it's Arc System Works and Gundam. That's Dustloop.
Gundam versus, I guess.
Yes, Gundam versus.
Not the Super NES one.
Oh, no. What am I looking up? Oh, the grappler. Yeah. Whatever her name is, or his, or
Davida.
it's a gender thing, right? Not a sex thing. Like it's.
She
Like-
says she's a woman, and she is like the... Yeah. In the begin, that's like the thing about that. In the beginning, it was introduced as a joke, but then now they just take it seriously, and everyone refers to her as a her.
Yeah.
And by now, they just handle it really well. It's like one of the few things where I see something like that handled well. Because it's just like, yeah, that's a girl. That's it. No one talks about it more. It's just, yeah, sure.
Yes, I was just wondering what Ze has in its pants.
That's probably
But
it,
okay.
because that's a race thing with them. The females of that race are really small. And
I
the
see,
males are
okay.
really tall. That's like the cow people race.
Yes, but maybe it's like genetics. Whatever. Grapples, right?
Yeah.
Genetics. You look like Hulk Hogan. Okay.
Yes, I mean that could happen. It could have happened to his daughter, it didn't.
I thought you were going to say dog at first, and I was like highly confused.
If that's a genetic thing, then something wrong happened.
Yes.
Ow.
What is U? The skill button?
Well, yeah.
Ah, here I see. Jewel Resort Screwdriver 360X. Okay.
Oh, are they using the pad buttons? And not like
No.
light, medium? Okay.
X,
Oh,
X as in
everything.
light, medium, or heavy. Any button.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
No,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah. Lake Drop of Adoration is Aerial 360. Cool. Headbutt of Love, quarter circle forward, Elegant Lariat, quarter back. Devoted Body Slam, DP. Maximum Love Bomb Strike, double quarter circle forward. Maximum Love Bomb Throw, double quarter circle back. And 720 for the Shape of Love.
That one is really considerable to just press skill button.
Can you do
You
it
have to
like with
do-
the skill button? Like the super?
That's a super.
It-
Yes, it can do.
No, it's single quarter circle forward, skill plus U.
Yeah. But that's like still using the skill button instead.
Yes, it is. I'm just do the 720.
Well, no. Here there is like naturally a huge advantage on it because you don't have to buffer it and don't have to be that long. It will be like way faster to do. So you
And
might
it's
be able to
also,
punish stuff better.
it also does a little bit less damage though. I'm not sure how much on the supers, but I thought it was like still a considerable amount less. But yeah, the punishing thing might actually be like something.
Yes, no. I fully agree. This applies to all special moves. If you're playing a charge character and you just don't have your flash kick ready, but you really need to anti-air someone, then use the button, right?
Did I
Like,
fox you? That looked pretty weird.
Yeah. Like I do agree
That's
with
not
that.
my press, but I guess I take it. I just wanted to call quarter circle forward, but I got half circle.
Let's see. I guess that'd be under attack attributes, huh?
But yeah, I guess, yeah, sure, if you are confident in your 720 and you are like setting that up, yeah, definitely like, sure, use like to get more damage, but otherwise I really feel like in
I
most
agree.
punish, like the easier like input will be better.
Ooh. There's definitely enough situations where it's better than a 720.
Yeah.
But yeah, like it depends like how ready you are for that 720. Yeah. Huh. Maybe controls? Often. Here we go. Skills. Technical commands.
You had time to run and grab me when I was like mashing 2A because I knew you would do that? Really? What move did you do right before?
I don't know anymore. Too long back.
Once I'm gonna go, that's too far back. That's alcohol memory, I'm just mashing button.
I got Unga Bunga harder.
Yeah.
I did
so
just a launcher.
Fucking.
So if you use the actual inputs, you do 5% more chip damage, i.e. 25% is 20.
Chip damage?
You do more damage with every
Chip damage?
move,
Wait a minute. Chip damage on a 720? What?
No.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so anytime, even with special moves, where you use the actual input instead of pressing the button, you do 5% more chip damage. You do more damage overall as well on hit. You have more range on your supers.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay.
This is important for command grabs.
Yes, it is.
While raw Skybound arts and Super Skybound arts do the same damage using either technical or S inputs, the damage scaling in combos is much better if you do the input itself.
Okay.
And here we got La Diva specifically. Does more damage raw with technical input.
I mean, that makes sense for command grab to be like, yeah, they always do. They do more damage in combos, but this command grab.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That would have been dumb. So that one's the exception where you actually do more damage if you do that. I really like that they did it this way. That's nice.
I feel like at this point, if everything is worse by using buttons, why is it still here?
Well, like you said, there's still an advantage, right? You can get something out faster when you weren't like ready to do it otherwise.
Yeah, but is it still like worth it of like a full system like that?
Are you asking like should you make a game with this at this point?
Kinda.
Okay.
I mean, the big advantage of that is just new people not being as intimidated, because they can also just play like that.
I guess.
And that's like the biggest flaw of fighting game, that they don't draw then that many new people, since fighting games are intimidating.
They are. I feel like that the input thing is actually not the thing.
It is. Like it
makes
just
sense.
depends people.
No,
Okay.
what I mean is like the things that make fighting games actually the things that cause the experience of intimidation don't have to do with the execution of the inputs, but it becomes one of the things where people are like, this is something more obvious to me, this must be what my fear is about, but it's actually other stuff.
You're on your own, and if you fuck up, it's your fault, and you can blame anyone else, like all these fucking people playing LOL.
That might be something for some people,
Oh, that's
but
a
I
real
feel
one.
like, ooh, yes it is. No, I feel like all of the various like micro strategies and adjustments that you know how to do in a fighting game as the opponent of a beginner is what actually makes it super overwhelming, and because of that people have less time to do stuff and they feel pressured into doing things. I think that's the big problem, and that causes all the other issues.
Yes, but no, I still think that execution is also like a huge part in like thinking it's like too hard for me. I have a friend that kinda liked to the fighting game, kinda wanted like to be into it, but it doesn't feel like good, and he can't do like any Hadouken or stuff like that, because he couldn't like. So he really wanted like to train it if he had to, but he never did. So that's kind of like the reason of why he stopped. And I know that it happened. I mainly remember him, but I know it happened to me like another one time.
I understand what you mean, but you know how little time it takes to train the Hadouken, right?
Yes, but for him, he really had a hard time.
You have to do.
I mean,
yeah, no, I understand that. I had a really hard time too.
Yeah.
It's just like most people don't. And of the ones that have a hard time, that's still like just dedicating some time to just get it down once and then you have it. It's not exactly the hardest thing to train. And what people keep forgetting is that other genres where people fully accept that this is a thing, they don't have the mental block if they're there. That's what I find interesting. So, I mean, I give this example some other time. Piloting games, where you pilot a machine or a mecha or something like that, have an extreme amount of controls that you need to master in a real-time situation to be able to be effective. People think that's okay.
Yeah,
Why?
But they also, I don't know, it feels like, I don't have numbers for that, but it feels like those kind of games are played even less.
Yeah. That's like
just,
a really niche people of. Yeah.
All right.
That's why you hear less about it. But I have a friend who plays Smash with. Sorry, one.
Yes.
One. I have a friend who
sorry,
plays.
No, you first.
You will like succeed into seeing who is talking.
I have a friend who played Smash with me, who also wanted to try Dragon Ball, and I think the most intimidating part is not about like, yeah, you just need like 10 minutes of practice and you can do this. Just seeing it on a screen, people just instantly get turned off because they're like, oh, I can't just press buttons. Ooh, I gotta think when I do stuff. Ooh, that was at least like this kind of.
I agree. I agree that is what happens, but I think it's a meme.
So, yeah.
Like basically, first-person shooters, for example. Like people are fine with not being able to aim as good. They'll still play the game. Why? Technically, they're less effective than in a fighting game for a long time when they're playing, but they don't mind because it seems like that what they're doing is getting them a result.
Yeah.
But that's an illusion. It's a suggestion simply. Like, and that's the same with fighting games. Like, fighting games has had this story arc of the difficult thing.
Also think that like moving cursor like on a first person shooter like seems easy, but you know that you can get like more used to it. Whereas like fighting games do appear like more
they
harder.
appear more difficult. Yes. But they're not actually, is what I mean.
Yeah, I do agree with that, but I will still maintain that execution like is like also scaring people.
Yes, the appearance of execution definitely frightens people. And that would also be my answer why you need something like Million Arthur. It has the appearance of making it easy.
Million Arthur?
When excuse me. Granblue Fantasy Versus. It's a mobile game, who cares? Yeah. Granblue Fantasy Versus, right? Like, it gives the appearance of solving an issue that's not there without ruining the game for other people.
Yeah.
There you go, perfect. Perfect, this is exactly what is needed. Lies.
Yeah, I wonder.
Yeah, and though I understand that like Daisuke seems to think, based on his comments, is what I think anyway, that ultimately that wasn't necessary. Let's actually just do moves. It's this is not what people are scared of actually.
I see. So he's actually thinking
So-
like me. He's like,
No, that's my
stupid."
interpretation.
Oh, okay.
That's my interpretation. But he did say stuff to the extent of like simplification of moves is not necessary to get like a beginner into a fighting game. You need other things to get a beginner into a fighting game.
I think that
Was-
that's just
this
the
was
Japanese
more
way
what
to
he
say
said.
it. Like there's a nice Japanese way to say it, right?
Yes, which is why I think that's what he
Yeah.
means, right? Like just yeah.
One short insertion there. I find it funny that you mentioned FPS stuff, because I play Apex Legends a bunch, even though I fucking suck. And I always say
Yeah.
I fucking suck, but I play it because I like the movement. Like, I don't give a shit about getting better at shooters. Like, yeah, maybe eventually I'm gonna get better if I just throw myself at this. But to be
Yeah.
honest, I just play it because the movement's so crisp. That's why I just thought it was funny when you brought up, yeah, people play FPS to get better.
No, I didn't say that.
no, yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. People play. People don't mind. Actually, it's a perfect example the way that you approach it. Like people don't really think they have to get better in it. They're not intimidated by the skill ceiling, right?
Yep.
In fighting games, they're intimidated by the skill ceiling.
Yep, because you can just get fucked up one-on-one, like, infinitely if you know what you're doing against someone who knows what they're doing. Also, that just seems like a scary time. If you're like, hey, if your friend tells you to play fighting games, hey, let's play a bit, and you just fucking wrecked your ass, you
Yeah.
don't want to do that. You want to get your fucking ass handed to you by your friend who plays these weeb-ass games.
Yeah, and I guess like
Yeah.
a lot of loss appear like really quickly, and there is not a lot of downtime during the game. If like the person is really better than you, like they will roll onto you.
Yes.
So that's scary.
Like yeah.
Well, shooters, you have the time
Like-
to respawn most of
Yes.
the time.
Yeah. And most people aren't actually good at teaching something.
Yeah.
That also-
So, and that's
you know.
kind of
Aha. Or
yes. Lionheart is towards the extreme end.
I did a
You
wiki,
can write a wiki.
but fuck your teaching or whatever. Like, read the wiki, I guess.
Yes. I am the master of this character. I wrote a wiki. How do you play her though? Well, you just do. Excuse me.
how could I have not foreseen this?
Yes. You use this move, and this move. I understand that, but that's not an explanation. But okay. Enough about that. It's just like people also like have weird ideas about like what people want to learn first instead of like asking the
Yeah.
person. And it's a problem, and I feel like fighting gamers tend because you know it's not a team game, right? People just do their own thing, and a lot of fighting gamers kind of get into the game that way, right? Just
Pick it up, you go to training mode, and then you sit there for like an hour or two, and then
It's
you
like-
know maybe the game.
yes, it's like I did this. I will teach you how to do this by telling you you do this. No, that's not how it works. But I feel like that's
go training mode, bro, and you don't need to know more. Just test out a bit.
yeah. Like,
If 4ndele is like teaching someone a game, like you pick like all the characters, you train all of them, and maybe you'll get the game at the end.
And look, every character is supposed to teach you a bit about the game because they're all
Exactly.
part of the game. If you play everyone,
yes.
you know the game.
Now let's play Smash Ultimate.
I do play everyone there. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Hey, now I have
Yeah,
the
no.
same thing as you. Just a quick, slow overhead into like quick low.
Yes. Nice.
By the way, I guess small stuff about like Smash and oh wow, I was still in recovery.
Hey, and kill.
Yeah,
I
Smash
think-
is also a game that has a high skill ceiling execution-wise.
No,
but
not
it
not
appears
even
very
that.
Simple.
It just
Oh.
like same friend like that had problem with the execution. Like had also problem to remember like Smash move. So like just having like different like move on 2 buttons, which sounds to me like really hard to do. But I guess some people are like that, just not used to that. I don't know.
I mean, you know how I, like, if you put me under pressure, have, like, trouble remembering movesets? We
Yeah.
talked about this, like, the other day.
Yeah.
I can understand. If you're, like... It is... If you're one of those persons that, like, can get mind-fucked just by being put under pressure when they're trying to learn a game, then it can be really hard to learn how to be able to learn under pressure. Even if the control scheme is simple. Like,
I guess it's just like I did start with Smash, so that seems like really hard because there's just like clear cut. If you panic and you are outside the stage and you want to do something, you just up B at least or do something.
Yeah, I mean, like, I agree.
yeah.
I mean, I even like having a lot of moves, so like Red Earth, right? Every character has like, I don't know, 10 special moves and 6 normals. It's like insane, and I love that. But like, yeah, I can see how like it's just, even if you have simple controls, it's just like, I pressed one, the wrong button of the 3 buttons I have. Happens.
I didn't know if I could go hit it.
And then fighting games are usually super liars about this. This game only has 2 buttons. Oh cool, I shouldn't be able to be confused about that. Here's your 20 command normals. Fuck you!
Yeah, or like here like my tens billions of systems that you have to learn.
Exactly. Despite that, Glove on Fight is a good game.
Yeah.
Yes, but it also has like a bajillion moves because it has a Smash thing of having you move in every direction, which
Yes.
suddenly gives you so many options, and you're just like, oh, how the fuck do I actually combo?
Yeah. It's way more than
Yes.
Smash too, because it's like it can be like the 8 different
Diagonals.
direction.
Different directions.
Yeah. Fuck this one. Yeah.
I have a new tool.
Yeah, no, then I can see it, and generally like I mashed to A, but here I was like too slow on it.
Yeah, but
I think it's funny how your reaction to like slow overhead is, I'm gonna mash to A. Meanwhile, when I see it, I'm just like, I'm gonna parry. This is sicker.
Yeah, but I get it
personally,
punished
I
immediately.
try getting up.
Nah.
To be fair, I think against powered CL that's not actually the best thing, because you have to get up and then tap down and...
Same here.
Oh. Yeah. Like the reverse of Shiroka's annoying, like, what was it?
Oh yeah, Ixod. Oh, well, I didn't train. Fuck it.
Yes.
When is it?
Well, you can train tomorrow.
It's Sunday.
Is it tomorrow? Oh, Sunday. Cool. I'm not
Yeah,
in
it's
it
on
because I said
Sunday.
I'm not in it because I said fuck Guilty Gear.
Exactly.
I'm just gonna watch and make fun of Vick or something since he didn't play.
That's fine.
Let me see who Vick is matched against.
Oh shit.
I think it was Foxfire or something.
Yeah, I mean the funny thing is like everyone else has like a lot of hours in the game, I think, right?
Yeah, but some people's hours are more hourly than... It depends on a lot of factors, right?
Yeah, sure. I definitely agree, but still, like that means they generally like played more.
Yes.
At least I know like Foxfire might have like more hours, like might not be like as trained, or like it was like really like a long time ago, by example. Oh shit.
Exactly. The latter in this case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he had like more matchup knowledge and stuff like that, let's say. Because he played more overall.
Still do not believe that is air blockable, even though I just air blocked it.
Yeah. So basically, it's Tentacultist, Tentacles versus Phoenix.
It's
Danish
actually
versus
supposed to be.
Bakamangaka.
It's actually supposed to be Tentacultist. I just thought it was like Tentacool.
No, you're right. It's just that his challenge name is
Ah.
Tentacultist.
Yeah.
gonna be heading-
Tentacultist, actually. E at the
I'm
end.
gonna be heading to the toilet real quick. Sorry.
Yeah, no problem. Danish versus Bakamangaka, Vick versus Fox, and the winner of Tentacultist is
Yeah, that's
Mad
annoying to
Phoenix
say.
versus Shiroka. Yeah, yeah. He must. Now I'm certain that he likes the Cthulhu.
Yeah, I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah. There's no real Cthulhu fighting games as far as I know.
I guess it doesn't really fit the theme, right?
If I got a quarter for every time there was a video game that doesn't fit the
True.
existential nihilism of the Cthulhu mythos, then I would be very rich. Yeah. Just
Sure, but it's like
be-
it's more prone to like horror games than fighting game, right?
most certainly, yes. Yes, horror short stories are usually better for horror. horror.
Yeah. But you also say that there is like a dating theme for Cthulhu. So, sure, like a fighting game is also possible.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's sort of what I was thinking. There's always characters like that. I mean, Cthulhu was in a fighting game, in a bad one.
Yeah.
And you have Cthulhu.
Yeah, I
Cthulhu.
guess I kind of forget that she's related, even though she has like a name that clearly says it.
Yeah, and well, I guess because you know her more as like a fighting game character.
Yeah.
That's kind of where the brain puts her, right?
Yeah, and she doesn't have like she's like all white with some yellow and stuff. She's
Yes.
not. Yeah.
But she's got like octopus hair, and
Sure.
she even
So
does
those like the
does
Splatoon
whole-
characters. See what I mean?
Yes, they're kind of like that. I guess.
I'm back.
But she does the whole
Welcome
thing,
back.
right? Like, Glui Miguel Naf Cthulhu Bilye Waganagan Futang.
Yeah, do you
So,
remember that?
Yeah.
The annoying super that I have to jump like off, kind of.
Yes. Exactly, kind of, because it sort of doesn't hit in the air, but sort of does sometimes. So,
Yeah, it's a weird one.
I don't really. Yeah.
こにい
Exactly.
ると蹴り飛ばすわよ
Other than Cthulhu, there's Saya.
Mm.
Saya
She's-
is just.
Yeah, she's
Well, that's the
oh,
thing.
she's not related
I-
to it, right? But she has tentacles
Well-
and stuff.
Well, actually,
Oh.
Saya is from a visual novel in which Randolph Carter's silver key was used to summon her. The silver key of
Oh,
Randolph
I see.
Carter is a item in the Cthulhu mythos. However, that's the only line. Like, you find a document of the professor that summoned her, and he says something about using a silver key once.
I see. Okay, and
But
yes,
how
that's a
Cthulhu
different
mythos
outcome.
story. Yeah, it is indeed. But that's how Cthulhu mythos stories work, right? You use that one line there, and then yay. That's the thing.
You unlocked being like a tool writer. Yay.
Hey, it's an issue.
Yeah.
like I have this great bibliography here of 2,000 Cthulhu mythos stories, but it was written in 2000 in 1999, so it's super out of date at this point.
Oh, it touched crouches too?
Yeah, there's just so many stories.
Yeah.
I want to see some really obscure Cthulhu entities in games.
I mean, I want a Naruto fighting game. Does that work with you?
I'd count it. I mean, you wouldn't just have Nyarlathotep, you'd also have Cthulhu and Huster, right? In the main cast. That's like 3.
Yep.
Just, yeah. And when is Cthulhu going to be in anything again? Like, nobody likes this entity. It's just some flaming fireball creature. Whereas like Haster is in a lot of stuff.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, I can unblock it, yeah.
I
Ah.
see. It's good to know. Not only is Aoko a super good character and looks super good, her super is one of the most amazing. Ever. It's like 9 kicking a laser already looks cool, but Aoko's is just so much better. And I main 9.
Have a
Good night, no
Nopal.
pork. And I guess good night, Memetics, if you still happen to
Oh,
waited that long.
oh yeah, I didn't see it.
Yeah. I was going to say something, but we were talking, so it was like after this, but then it got longer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Elbow.
Oh yeah, random thing, but like, I'm thinking about like, I guess somehow I thought about vampires as well. So, next year is the last like Capcom Cup for like Street Fighter 5, apparently. So people are like already like wondering, like, does that mean it's like a Street Fighter 6? Does that mean that's like a rival school or something? So, any idea? Anything that you would want?
I don't have quarter circle G forward anymore. What the fuck?
Switch immediately to Full Moon.
Yes! I cannot just do the brain dead option, I gotta think now. Ew!
Oh,
was the
you
question?
can run under my 5e? What?
What was the question?
So next year is certainly like the last Capcom Cup for Street Fighter 5. So that means there
Probably,
will be
yeah.
like a new main game.
Yeah.
Did you actually switch to Full Moon? So like, which game do you think will like appeal like for Capcom, or like do you think it will
Which
just
one
game
be
that
do I
they-
think will appear?
well
Okay,
yeah
I see.
just appeal like that? No, like
I want them to make Street Fighter 6 of anime fighters so Ken can do cool anime shit.
No, fuck you. Street Fighter 5's already to anime.
We only went halfway and no one liked it. Why not go all the way?
It's fine in Season 5. Or, excuse me, Season 5. Whichever season we have right now. I guess it's Season 4, huh? Or 3? Whatever. Current. So, first off, the reason people think that, as far as I'm aware, is because Capcom made a statement a longer time ago to the effect of that 2020/21 is going to be the last year of support for Street Fighter 5. However,
I've heard
couple
mainly
months ago-
specifically for the Capcom Cup. So I don't know.
the game actually, not just Capcom.
No, I just meant that what I've heard directly is like 2021 would be like the last Capcom Cup on Street Fighter 5. Really specifically like Capcom Cup and not game. But
Oh, so they're saying that there won't be any more Capcom Cups afterwards?
not on this game at least. That was the last Capcom Cup for this game. At least that's what I heard from other people. I didn't check the sources. I just
Okay,
participated to
then my
conversations
opinion
there.
without knowing this new information. There was a statement made a couple months ago to the effect of, we may continue the support of Street Fighter 5 a bit longer, right?
Mhm.
To the effect of, not exactly those words, but it wasn't like, this isn't an interpretation by me. This is what they said. So long as that doesn't mean the Capcom Cup stopping, I would personally believe that we'll still get like another Capcom Cup of Street Fighter 5. Okay, so let's say it is the case that Capcom Cup stops existing, and
Not saying stop existing, just like not on Street Fighter 5.
not on Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they
then-
did the exact same
then
thing
Street
for Street
Fighter
Fighter 4.
6. Yeah,
Like,
then Street Fighter 6.
yeah.
Like, no way is there going to be a Capcom Cup with a non-Street Fighter title as the main thing.
Yeah, the main
Never.
thing I do totally agree.
Yeah.
Makes Marvel vs. Capcom.
I mean,
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite 2.
Infinite 2, I don't believe one bit about that, but yeah.
What kind of childish name is that? Oh yeah, minus plus 1, minus plus 2, plus infinite, plus double infinite.
Infinite in 1. It's like 1001 nights. It's just like infinite instead.
Yeah. No, let's go Cantor on this shit and be like, oh yeah, let's talk about values of infinity, and just go with Aleph and just start putting like Jewish letters into the titles. Mathematics and philosophy references, I guess, but
That's very anime though.
yes,
Yeah.
Then Uniclear, Uni something.
exactly. So
Hey.
they can do that. Marvel Eternity.
Or just,
Or
Marvel
just
vs.
make-
Capcom 4. They just forget about Infinite, just like 4. It was never
Yeah.
anything that was not numbered. Fuck you.
Yeah, or just be super real and nihilistic about it, and just be like Marvel vs. Capcom, Disney.
Hey, I mean, Disney made some statement about they want to.
Disney vs. Capcom. Disney vs. Capcom.
I mean, Disney vs. Capcom would be kind of hype.
Fuck Marvel's still in there. I forgot.
My team is
Yeah, exactly,
Charlotte,
Marvel is still in
Mega
there.
Man, and Strider.
And then people might get Sora in some fighting game because they're like
Oh.
wanting him in Smash for so long.
Oh, and then we'd also have like General Grievous, right? Like and Count
yes.
Dooku. Star
And we
Wars.
can play Yoda again. Yoda can be broken in another game.
Oh, there is nothing after that. Okay, well, that's fine.
Yoda, Virgil, and Goofy walk into a team.
I'm Crescent. No, I'm not Crescent. I'm Alton. Okay, so I cannot burst like at 100%. Okay.
But anyway, to answer in a different and maybe more interesting way, if Capcom Cup just stopped, then obviously the road to evil would start to matter even more than Capcom Cup, right? So I think that would be another Earthshaker. Earthshaker? Mm-hmm. Too much Sega Uranus, I guess. But yeah, like I don't know what game would be important at that point. It's too big of a change for me to
Yeah,
make any
a
kind
lot
of
of
guess
people
about
like
that.
in this conversation, like on the Vampire, French Vampire server, say like rival school or another vampire could be a thing,
I don't know.
but that feels like I don't know about that.
Yeah, I mean Capcom has mentioned both of those things at various times.
For years
Vampire
now.
more,
Yeah.
yeah, Vampire more than Rival Schools. Rival Schools was more like an inference based on a statement they made that they were going to do something with their older licenses. Like and of course the creator of Devil May Cry 4, is it? Is that the new one? 4?
5.
5.
Okay. The creator of Devil May Cry 5 said, "Hey, I'd do a Rival Schools," but yeah, that's pretty much it, right? Like, there's been more talk about doing another Darkstalkers or Vampire than any kind of talk about Rival Schools. I just don't think they're going to do something like that. I think they'll do a Street Fighter 6 first before regaining any confidence and doing any other fighting game.
That sounds very harsh, but yeah, I do get it.
Yeah. No, I do think the whole like the criticism that with Street Fighter 5 and then the bad thing that happened with Infinite really scared them off.
Well, yeah,
They
definitely.
deserved it, to be fair. Like they're fully to blame, especially for the Infinite situation. But like
I'm
you
not so
know.
sure about Infinite, but
What?
I mean, it did look ugly. I do agree. But also
Yeah, that's what
that
they're to
game
be
is
blamed
fun.
for. Yeah, but I didn't
Oh.
say the game is bad. What I'm saying is they're to be blamed for the Infinite situation. Like that
Yeah,
the
okay.
game was badly received. That's Capcom's fault. Like
Yeah.
like the game was fine, good even, right?
Yeah.
And then they were like, let's save money everywhere. Just no, they fucked it up.
Yeah.
But that being said, like Resident Evil 7 was pretty good, right? And what I heard was that like they were planning on using the engine that they made for Resident Evil 7 for other projects, right? So
Yeah. They did use it for Resident Evil 2, right? That same engine, I think.
oh yeah, for the remake,
Yeah.
that may be the case. I don't know.
I think that's what I heard about it, but I cannot really tell.
Yeah. Yeah. In any case, that means they now have like a something that can be not just acceptable but extremely good visuals, right? So,
Yeah.
so technically they could use that for a thing. And while I think that if you made an engine, a Resident Evil engine, and said let's make a vampire, that sounds like an awesome idea.
Yeah.
I don't think that I think they're too scared to try something like that financially.
Yeah. But yeah. Definitely. Also, like, other people like talk about like. Sure. Yeah, about like a Capcom All Star, like they would like it. And to be fair, yeah, that would be nice. And at least they don't have like any bullshit license problem with like Marvel.
Yeah, I mean that's something people always say when there's problems with Marvel, right? Because it's not the first time there's been problems with Marvel.
Yeah, so that's
Like just do a Capcom All Stars.
yeah.
It's a true statement.
Yeah, so this time that was a kind of big fuck up because
Yeah,
Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is like, well, we'll stop supporting you, so you cannot buy the game anymore, which I guess is somewhat big too. But but it got
I
resolved
know.
later on, whereas here, like, it will never get resolved.
yeah, but it was also much later where it got resolved, right? Like, there was a big,
Yeah.
big time gap. Well, like games got pulled off of stores and stuff. It was just like collections of older Marvel games. Yeah, I think like Capcom fighting All Stars would be nice. The thing is that like I'm just really skeptical. I need some other designs. I mean, Capcom can do that, I guess, but they change their design team so often, so it's hard.
Right, I have to be like the reverse of what you would normally do. Fuck that shit.
Like Capcom Fighting Jam, Capcom Fighting All Stars games. Those are good ideas, but like I just don't like the 3D models that much.
My Marvel vs. Capcom 3 was really nice since it had the cel shaded look, which hid a lot of the bad stuff.
Ah,
Yeah.
If you
wouldn't
look
say
closely,
that.
the game doesn't look that good,
Yeah,
but just the style makes it like very, very presentable.
better. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Just a decision they have to make because it's like, oh shit doesn't look that good. Then let's just present it in a better way.
Yeah, so I'm not sure that was the decision here. Like, it's like, oh wow, we suck, let's do that.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure that it was like, well, that makes sense with what we are doing, like Marvel stuff and stuff. And for the time, I feel like models were fine.
I'm kind of more on 4ndele's end though. Like I don't like the models that much, and
You don't like models, period. You don't count.
I have high standards when it comes to 3D. Yes. To be fair, 2D art had a very long history of being refined. 3D art just doesn't, right?
I mean, I guess that's not true anymore, but
No, like sure, if compared to pixel art specifically, but that's just a way of doing 2D art. 2D art is just ancient, right?
sure. Do you count like cave like drawings as like 2D art?
For the purposes of this conversation, I'm going to say yes. Normally, I want to say no because cave art has a different purpose and is done for different reasons and stuff.
Yeah, they're not
but
drawing the
let's-
waifu, only the business.
Yeah.
And
Who
stuff.
knows if they were drawing the waifu? You can't tell.
But let's put it like this: like yokai scrolls done for entertainment in the 19th century is 2D art. There.
Yeah.
So yes, I'm just saying it's like very old. There's like a lot of techniques that were learned for comics and for animation.
Oh,
Also with
you recover
just
at the end.
animation. That's also like something done since like a long time, right?
Yeah.
In cartoons and stuff. So it's just there was a lot that could be utilized and learned over a long period of time. 3D just did not have that time.
Controversial statement, 3D animation, quote unquote, is just normal film. Normal people film. They're basically
mean?
3D animation. If you have normal film, normal people, basically 3D animation.
Oh,
Not really in well, I guess somewhat in fighters, but a bit less because you do have to animate like to make stuff not real. Otherwise, it looks just shitty.
Mortal Kombat though.
Yeah, and they look shitty, so
Yeah,
I think
like-
that's fine.
Oh yeah.
I have a different opinion on this. I think that 4ndele's statement would probably not be overall controversial, but it definitely like irks me a lot.
that is why I said that. Yes.
I see. Okay. Yes. I personally I don't think 3D is actually 3D. Like I think it's a specific way of displaying something on a screen that requires a specific kind of engine display, but it's still like just a flat monitor, right? So it doesn't look like actual
I wonder if I
film.
could have tried to like add more lightning. It was
Just keep me in that forever.
yeah, exactly. I was like, should I do it? Let me try to just do a low, but then I do like a A and not like a not the sweep, which would have failed anyway because my sweep is not my sweep. 3C is my sweep. Fuck that.
So annoying. Ah, I should have shielded again.
No, the opposite.
But I guess we all agree that photorealism is usually weak as a style, right?
Yeah. I mean that's
Okay.
yeah, that's somewhat. You could argue that's a style, even, but it is.
Yes,
in
that's
art,
why
yeah.
that's why I said it the way I said it. Even though I personally also think that's basically not a style.
Yeah. It's
mean-
a style in drawing, and I guess it's a style also in 3D. It's just
No,
like
that's realism.
there is hyper-realism also.
Yes, that exists as well. Sure, but
That's what you
But it's
said
not-
earlier, so I'm
no,
fine.
I said photorealism.
Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah. In any case, like, I think it's no surprise that every single time these are the games that never age well visually, right? Just because
I don't
the
know
way
what you
people
mean. A lot
think
of
that
people
they-
love Tekken 1. I mean,
Like,
to be fair, some people are actually nostalgic of like all 3D models, so I'm sure like.
I think that's different though.
Hmm?
That's more like I can understand that. Like I don't mind like Resident Evil 1, Silent Hill 1, that sort of thing. I don't mind that.
I think there is like a huge difference between I don't mind and I'm nostalgic out of it, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't understand nostalgia to begin with. Like I don't have nostalgia for anything, so I feel like it would be unfair for me to pretend that I understand things. Like I understand the description of the emotion, but I'm just not nostalgic about things. There's a reason I don't want to play or watch the things from my childhood. I already did. That's just the extent.
Nostalgia is not just about like I want to replay it though.
Like I said, I guess I don't
Yeah.
understand. Like yeah, like I don't know. There was this horror game which was called like 1999, and I was like, seriously? And it's like, this will make you relive horror games from 1999.
Do you really want to?
I mean,
Was it like
I
any
like
good in '99? Resident Evil? Yeah.
Resident Evil 1, Silent Hill 1.
I
Yeah,
see.
that's sort of what they were trying to go for, right? But like just the tank patrols, basically tank
Yeah.
patrols. Yeah. But and I like those games, but I don't think they're particularly better than other horror games, right? It just
No.
depends on what you're trying to do. Just and I feel that way about like certain art styles too. It's just like, for example, Melty Blood sprites are some of the best even today. Why? Because they are using the specific quote-unquote limitations. Limitations is too negative a word. They're using the specific medium in a very good way, right? Just yeah. So there's a style to it, but it's a style that also takes into account like the resolution, right? So it's like a bit more cartoony, right? Like the faces of the characters and stuff are very kind of, how do you say, floppy? I don't know.
I don't know why it did like a flip. Oh.
King of Fighters 13 looks amazing as well, but like it has much higher resolution.
Yes.
I don't know. Whereas you can see other games that use the same resolution as Melty Blood and came out at around the same time, and they don't look as good.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Or like we just talked about Marvel 3, which still looks like better in my opinion, just because it uses that cell shade look.
It's definitely something that helps. I mean, there's like a first-person shooter called like I think 13 that also was like
Yes. Yeah.
yeah, that was very, when it came out it was like very
From the comics, right?
yes,
Yeah.
yeah, it had a comic book look, exactly. And
But-
I don't know if it's based on a comic book called
I see. Because
yeah, at the very least it's not based on Gen 13, which is the comic I know.
no.
Fun fact, Gen 13's first issue had 13 different covers. But then it was lies because it actually had some more. My dad had all of them. Multiple times.
And yeah, like 13
comics.
is like a more like French format type of comics, not a real comics. I mean, I guess I say
see.
comics is just like, for me comics, we call like comics US comics, basically comics.
Oh yeah, like European comics have always been a little different, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Maybe maybe we have to do like uncharged lightning into other like super lightning or stuff like that. But yeah.
Just trying out the time scam.
Yes, I mean that would be actually really funny if you cannot do shit and you're just there like, well, I have to to stay like that, otherwise I'm dead.
Also, I can't stop. Like during the lightning, I cannot stop. I already inputted my special, but it's not coming out.
I see. That's funny.
If Capcom...
slap.
Sorry. Just walking forward, slashing, sure.
Hey, she has one of the fastest walk speeds. At least half of it. Go away, evil lightning person.
Raiden?
No. Ciel's evil lightning person now, evil rock person. Ciel's like a fucking avatar. She bends the elements.
Yeah. And I guess she has air in her name. I guess it depends. Do the French associate Ciel with air or anything like that? Or like...
That's a deep question I never thought in my life, I guess.
I'm sorry, this is I guess so. My bad.
Yeah. I guess when I think like Ciel, I'm like thinking cloud first.
Yeah,
I don't know.
but that's kind of what I was asking, because in different languages it's a little different what people associate with that sort of stuff.
You're talking
Yeah.
about
Why the
Magic,
word
but
stone?
you think about Final Fantasy.
Yeah, yeah. It's part of the untranslatability, right? It's just like Ciel means sky, yes, but sky and Ciel don't mean perfectly the same thing. So
Yeah.
it's,
And you cannot use Ciel as a name in France, where like Sora
well,
is...
that's a Japanese problem.
Exactly. But if like Sora can be used like as a name in Japanese, but you would never do that here. Like, I
That's
mean,
true. That's like
Right.
it's like calling someone Flugzeug or something. So you don't do that in German. It's like you don't call people airplane, but Japanese people might.
Yeah, yeah.
They just might take like airplane in another kanji and be like, yeah, this is your name now. Yes.
Yes.
yes, mother.
Yeah. I mean, that's why all those jokes work, where it's like, Kuma, oh, she's like a bear.
Yeah, exactly. You have tornadoes, I have lightning. Yay.
That's light.
Yeah.
That's not a tornado.
Wow, shitty light tornado thing.
She has a tornado thing, but not in this moon, I think.
True.
That's a different moon. That's like Harp and...
That's why it might be actually like a tornado.
It is not! This, do you not see the animation for this? Game. This is so much more annoying than the fucking rock, just because I don't
Yeah.
know what to do with it.
It's really funny because like it's not effective at all. But the thing is, I'm forcing you to block, so you are hating that. So I'm winning.
Yeah. I like blocking. I don't mind.
Yeah, that would be like totally ineffective against you because there is no mix-up. I don't know shit about it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just very effective to like frustrate like 4ndele.
Yes.
I'm forced to block. Oh no, I hate this.
I still like that match I had with Nargrim when we were both learning Uniel, and he was trying to learn
Yuzu?
Yuzu, exactly, and I played Akatsuki, and I was like, okay, I have life advantage. There's like 20 seconds on the clock. I'ma just block now. And I did. I won.
But you didn't learn anything.
I learned that I could block really good. And tech. Just, yeah.
Yeah, usual mix-ups also seem hard to learn. There's a lot of
Yes.
stuff she does
Yes,
seems
that
just
was the
like
problem.
zoning. Like her stuff
Yeah.
just seems like she has good zoning, but what do you do for mix-up?
Yeah, and I was in the
Oh.
corner. Like there's no going behind me or anything.
I need to react to like, I need to stop like thinking, what could I do to keep it into the thing? I just need to try to grab or whatever.
Yes.
I couldn't do
Yeah.
anything before you got to grab me. I hate that.
Grab low mix up. You played Street Fighter, just go.
Ah, oh, that looked like you were pressing a button.
It did.
I guess.
It's just when she starts blocking, she lifts her rifle.
Oh.
So if someone gets frozen like that, it's like, ha, I got them. But yeah.
Slab. Slab. Other slab.
I just need to learn like one combo. Well, the thing is like they're annoying, but I need to learn just one thing to make like this matchup the 4ndele matchup. Do not need like to train versus anyone else because that wouldn't work.
Yeah. That's like someone playing an NPB. Vick isn't there. Like he's in Japan. Let's say we did the NPB tournament, then it was like, oh no, I have to play Sun off or he'll win the tournament. I'll pick Saber.
Pretty much.
I wonder if it would work.
Yeah,
I want
exactly.
to say no, but who knows? If it would work, I guess I'd just be even more shell shocked.
This is unbeatable. Fuck.
Use your special moves.
It didn't reach. Fuck it. Go away from me. I don't get to do 2 in the air. I thought I get to do 2. I need to full cancel those so that I can get 2. I think it.
I really wonder why that's working, but it's working.
It's just
For the same reason that 4ndele hates stoners.
Yes. I like the fact that you were trying to jump. What do? I jump after you. I mean, jump neutral, like do it. That works. Yay. No. Okay, that doesn't count as low, I guess.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, if Capcom Cup stopped existing, I think like I guess Guilty Gear might be the
Again, I didn't think that Capcom is stopping like.
No, but it's a more interesting answer because the other one's just Street Fighter 6, obviously.
Well, apparently people like think that there is more to that, but yeah.
Yes, they can have their hopes and dreams and have them shattered. Not happening.
They will laugh at you if it's like Dark Soccer 4 or whatever.
Yeah. Hey, there's a video uploaded where me and Godkaiser are playing because we're waiting on the Evo announcement. And we're talking about like which games are going to be there, and Godkaiser is like, oh yeah, Unis main stage, and I'm like, no. That will never happen.
Well, did you say Unis or Unil at the time? Because you might be right.
The one that was out at the time. We meant the same one that then ended up being the thing. I think it wasn't right. But yeah, like no, that will not happen. In any case, though, like what could if the Capcom Cup stopped existing, and it would be Guilty Gear, then maybe Capcom would actually think, maybe we should put out a Darkstalkers. I guess this is the time. So perhaps there will be a new Darkstalkers if Capcom Cup ceases to exist and Guilty Gear takes over, and Capcom's like, we need to take this with a different game.
I wonder if like Darkstalker would be like the savior, to be fair.
What I wish for is...
You wonder if Darkstalkers would be the savior? That's kind of funny.
Yeah, that is funny. That was not intended, but that's like... in their mind, I don't know if they would pick like V7 as like it will save us from like bankrupt, let's say.
Yeah, no.
I just want the Fate people to go to any fighting game developer and just make a fighting game, please.
You
There's
want
so many.
Fate people to go to NRS? Are you crazy?
I don't care.
Oh,
at
that
this
would be
point.
like awful.
I just want a Fate fighting game that's not just like forever old or just fan game. Because Fate has so many fun characters, and like with Fate Go being so successful, I just wish we get some of those people in like a fighting game, because so many of them seem very interesting for like fighting game stuff.
Yeah, I wanna play more fascist lollies with swords.
Yes. There's probably some of those in there. Yeah, there are.
Yeah, there is. I said that on purpose.
Hey, with you never know if you just say that and then it happens, or.
No, we had an earlier conversation about Fate characters,
Yeah.
and you showed me like one of these characters.
One of these characters, quote unquote.
No, I just didn't know the name, so it was like one of those. What was it again? I don't know. Characters.
I'm scared. No!
Yeah, guard break him. Oh, it's still guard break him though.
Oh shit.
No. Oh!
Hey, look, Dane is trying his own.
No! Fucking God.
Why do I try to do technical stuff with Mario's OCL?
Because you like throwing rocks?
Yeah, but apparently lightning is way
no.
better. At least like that's its matchup. Like, I don't know.
I mean, obviously lightning is better than a fucking rock. What do you expect?
I guess he's like a water Pokemon or whatever. He's good against rock, but he's bad against like the lightning.
Oh, is lightning a thing?
Yeah, Pikachu.
Yeah, well, yeah, electric.
Oh, right. Yes, it was a thing.
The main thing, yes. Ah.
Right. The
I'm
more
scared.
embarrassing part is that Pikachu was even in my team, so
Guys, Vick is also right, because I am playing VGC a bit, and my favorite Pokemon is a water type, but also stone.
Hmm.
I really like Dreadnought. It's very fitting. I die to lightning, but I 4 times resist rock by now.
Wait, Boo? Is it like a new one?
Yes, Dreadnought.
Okay.
It's
I
a
don't know
turtle.
shit about this one. Okay.
It's just a turtle.
Oh.
It's a blue turtle with like a snapmaw thing. But
Oh yeah, but
made out
that's
of
like
rock, so
a...
it's Pokemon.
Is it like Sun Moon generation, isn't
No,
it?
no, Sword Shields.
Wait, they redid like another turtle? They already had one.
What turtle are you thinking about?
Blastoise?
No. That's also a turtle, that's true, but no. There is like a Galapagos turtle thing.
Is the... Oh yeah, there was also the last transformation of that rock creature. That's also a turtle.
That rock creature. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Exactly this
Geodude.
one.
That's not a turtle. That's just a rock.
No, the final form is the rock turtle.
No, it's not a turtle.
It looks like a rock turtle.
No, it doesn't. It's round. Turtles are round.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but yeah.
I only know the German name right now. Geowatz.
Sure.
Geodude.
No,
Oh.
Geowatz is the last one.
Yeah, I know. The last form of Geodude is what I'm
Golem.
saying.
Yes,
Yeah.
Golem. The Galarian
It's
form.
a
is
rock
funny.
turtle.
Oh, that's not a fucking turtle. It's it's round. It's perfectly round. Turtles are not perfectly round.
Yeah, but Pokemon doesn't exist, like, so I'm pretty sure that's somewhat a turtle.
I very much disagree. I fervently disagree.
Did you ever see like a rat like Pikachu? No. So I think
but it
we
still
can
has
see
a-
like a total that's
But
round.
Actually, a rat mouse called Raichu is a yokai.
Turtle Pokemon. So let me see. No, not this guy. He's not Galapagos Turtle. What the fuck you're talking about? There we go. Tirtuga. There we go.
I
Or
think the German name's
Caracosta.
actually similar.
Who the fuck? Turtonator?
Turtonator. No, wait, wasn't that
Turtonator is a
Squirtle?
Pokemon. No,
Yeah,
Turtonator.
Squirtle with sunglasses, right?
No. That's just Squirtle with sunglasses.
This
that
guy.
Yeah, they did the same typing again, but that one sucks and it's not from Sun and Moon. It's a fossil Pokemon from before.
Yeah.
It's like
He looks
before Sun and
old,
Moon.
sad, and broken by the world.
I had like Gen 5 in mind, but I don't even know if it's true. I don't even. I
Yeah,
guess
but they
it was
did a
Gen
new
5.
one. I'm just gonna send out a picture for Dreadnought. Because I really like Dreadnought since he has good abilities.
Did the Melty Blood session really come to a halt because of a Pokemon discussion?
Obviously.
Yes.
Look at this turtle. I like this turtle more. It's also the same typing.
I'm not going to remember to edit this out in a couple months.
I mean, need to write that somewhere, I guess. And I don't know.
I
That's
guess
a
I'll
weird
put
turtle.
in brackets the Pokemon discussion episode.
Yeah, I mean, try to look for like a win quote that stay like on for like 3 minutes.
Yes. Well, okay, if it's 3 minutes, then I'm not cutting it.
I mean, I think
You
that
guys are going back in the match.
yeah, I
next
think
time.
we are done with the turtles right now. I
Yeah,
don't know
like,
what you
it-
think about this new one, but yeah,
I
it
like
really
it.
look like a turtle.
Just thought it was going to continue.
It gets Swift Swim, that's why it's fun. Because it's suddenly just like one of the fastest things in the format.
Oh, I see.
Because the weather is good in this format, since
Oh.
Max said weather.
They're back. Nice.
Yep. I mean, the fun thing about this format is like you have these Gigantamax things, and the Gigantamax moves. The moves for sun, stone, water, and ice set the fitting weather, which means weather teams are way more flexible. Since you don't need a dedicated setter, but you can just take someone, put a max move on it that gives you the fucking weather you want, and then you get the weather you, which is really like
Does-
nice.
Does it stay like for like a few turns or like forever?
Usual 5 turns.
Okay, yeah.
And Dreadnought has like, because of the water rock typing, he gets like double weather, so I made a double weather team. Since Tyranitar is in, Tyranitar's always nice. And then I just play with Tyranitar, or set Rain with Caliber if I need it to get be fast.
Guard crush him! Guard crush him!
Yeah, I'm trying, but like on the shield, like I couldn't. I should have just run and grabbed.
Yes.
But I'm not used to that. People stay like in shield for like forever.
But onion rings.
People don't do it on onion ring. They don't get what you do with onion rings. Even you're not doing it.
I shielded onion rings sometimes.
Stop getting hit by that last thing! I want to try making my pressure safe by float cancelling. Then you just get hit, and I don't need to.
I mean, you could like convert like from a fly, whatever.
From a fly I have trouble, because usually the conversion is just like jump in with the move.
Hmm.
From the fly, it's kind of hard.
Is Hime just based on that EFC character that was broken?
Not really. She doesn't have a bow.
But she floaty flies around and does energy shit.
She's no, yeah, well, she's not that broken.
She's
People
not.
say he was fucking broken.
Yeah,
no, I
but the
guess
other
I
one
don't
is
know
really
who else
broken.
is broken.
EFZ like character is
the
like,
other one is banned here.
yeah.
Okay. He was just
Ascended.
everyone's annoyed. He was just everyone's annoyed if you figure.
Yes.
I
But
hate
some people
it.
don't put her at the top of the tier list. They just put her like very high.
Perfect because I force you to block. Great.
Yeah, I hate this. I do not play fighting games to block all day. I play fighting games to run at you, but that's just not happening.
Maybe you should try playing fighting games to block all day and then do the 1-7-20 that wins it all.
But no, I want to run at people and do a bunch of quarter circles.
But you feel super elite when you're like, ha, all your attacks cannot penetrate my defense.
No, I don't. I just feel annoyed since I'm sitting here, shielding lightning and then getting grabbed.
Yeah, to be fair, I guess that's more a Melty issue also. But yeah.
Fuck your buttons. Don't dash in that close.
Seriously, block more. it's so annoying to watch. It's just that 4ndele keeps deciding all the time, I want to be hit now. It's just...
Yeah. It's
But
funny.
if I just block, it never stops. I need to try to get out, because it's just like if I just decide to block again, he's just gonna do the thing again. I need to do something.
I'm
But
just
the
trolling
thing I'm
one
doing is
person,
not
but
the
I'm
right
annoying
thing.
actually 2%.
Yes. I mean, it's not quite as bad as when I was playing fighting games with somebody and I was like, you can block every now and then, and they were like, no, when you're blocking, you're losing. You need to hit more buttons, and they were dead serious. This was Street Fighter 4 of all games.
Yeah.
I dash in it.
Yeah, you thought you were Aoko.
Exactly. I mean, my one air dash is better than her one air dash of hers, but
There was so much time to jump block. Yay, you did it. Good job.
ow. It worked.
Yay, combo in the back.
Oh, what? That was weird. I don't know how I
Payback.
got hit a second time. Oh.
Yes! Orbital lasers!
Good round. More of that.
Scared though. Lightning scares me.
She has fastball? Oh right, she has fastball, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, probably can just fast fall.
Laps.
No! Fuck. No!
Use meter to punish lightning.
How? Fuck you!
That way, I guess.
Pop.
Well, that does no damage, I forgot about that.
Yeah, but if you have good time, you get to charge 100 meter again.
See,
It's fucking retarded. It's just like, here, this is basically 100 meters off. Yes!
at least it's not a meter positive combo.
That would be dumb, yes. You fucking astral finish being like meter positive would be pretty stupid.
And unnecessary? It's an astro finish.
Yeah, but I just didn't forget. I forgot how
see.
to word.
I see. You just meant some super thing, right?
Yes,
Okay.
like the big
yeah.
super thing.
Big super. Ultimate. Ultra.
Yes, something. Ah, fuck
Level
this.
3, level 5.
I'm not gonna play my non-existent CL. But now I'm gonna
Cable
throw
colors.
rocks. I don't know what cable colors are because I didn't play Marvel Skip 2. Where's the
Right.
martial colors? Is this? No. Where's the martial colors? God damn it. I need the
Martial
cute-
Masters?
Oh, Marshu. As in Fate Marsh.
Oh.
Damn. Nah, Vick plays both. I can't play those. This looks like Gilgamesh. She has the tattoos that Gilgamesh has. Kind of. This is now deemed Gilgamesh.
Gilgamesh CL?
No.
I'm looking forward to there being like 100 onion rings and
That's
it's weird
rocket.
when I see 2 moves in succession, both of which I never see Vick use. I'm like, and then I look at the moon to verify if that's even
How do you do rock? What?
F circle back B.
Half circle?
Yes.
God dang it. Super sucks.
Yes. DP is normal DP. Rock is F circle back. Missile like quarter circle back. There we go. And yeah, projectile is like for Hadouken.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not allowed to do normal combo super, right?
Nope.
Is the laser half circle forward?
Yes.
No, just like quarter circle for Hadouken, like normal.
I see.
Ah, of course.
Just on Hadouken.
Yep.
So B fires up or something?
Yep.
Okay. Why did she turn around during the block stream?
Because he did counter as like close up, I guess, or he blocked it this way.
Oh, I got the that's not the reach I'm used to.
Yeah, no. 5BB, well, 5B as like most reach, but is like kind of high, so sometimes you can whiff.
Myon myon. Desync. Oh no. I mean just for me, but still. I didn't know that red life actually regenerated on its own.
Really? You sure about that?
Man, they're slow.
Yes.
I mean, now I'm uncertain, but I'm 60% certain that I saw CL's life recover slightly. And by slightly, I mean really slightly.
No, you cannot just like instant air dash, like do something and have like a lot of momentum. That's not what you're saying.
This is very, very slow air dash.
Yes. That's why like it's actually hard to go like over Aoko stuff, cause like
I now realize.
yep.
Man, this like 2B ass range.
Yes, to be is like it's kinda sad.
Yeah. Yeah, CL seems like, oh, what a brain dead character when you fight Vick and then you try playing CL and it's like, wow, why does he even put up with this?
Like only the rock seems brain dead. It's like, oh, you just do rock the whole time, and it's just like, oh, what the fuck are you gonna do against it? Yeah, but the rest is not that good. On its own, it's just like,
Yeah. She still like has a really good tier position. She's near the top, but like, yeah. Just
It's just like
character.
a lot of people like put her here, and I think yes, that she's great, but compared to the rest of like the top tier, I'm not sure that we was it if
oh no,
except
she has to air parry for her thing. God dang it.
maybe.
That's even worse for her like counter super thing. She has to air parry.
You sure about that?
I just parried you on the ground.
I guess.
And it didn't do anything, so she has to air parry.
Yeah, but I thought you had no meter at that point, so
You wasn't bloodied.
okay. Because I thought it was like on the ground. I just know it does no damage though.
I will uselessly check the wiki that will have no answer to this question.
Yeah, I think there was no answer because we already checked it.
Yes, but the wiki gets updated every now and then.
True.
Maybe there's an answer now.
Can you do this? Yeah, you can, but you don't get to do air combo.
Nope.
Ew.
You need
Any
to
other
do like
get to air combo?
2A to B to C, 3C. You jump, delay B, and then what do you do? What do I do? Depending character, you do 5B, I guess, on as OTG.
Depending character. Ew.
Well, yeah.
Last arc description. LA description. There you go.
It's not an overhead.
Nope. That should be one, but it's not.
I even stood up there. It's like, oh. Ah. Ow. Oh, she does have a standing low though. That's cool. Ah.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. Or it's like this kick. Like, what did their feet?
Oh. Hmm.
Fuck your water drinks. Ah, she didn't run. Ah.
I
No.
guess Vick doesn't use it
I do.
that much. Guess
It's
he-
just not very noticeable because she just fucking spasms for a second and her foot moves forward.
Yeah. And you're
No, it's
always
just that-
blocking low anyway, so.
Ah.
Yeah, and you usually run in and crouch and jab, so...
Yep.
Yeah, use it
Because
like.
it's-
Yeah.
You're using the long range pokes more, which makes sense. Since this is just very short reach, like in a block string, sure, whatever, but
Yeah.
just did the alco thing, like that air dash heavy. God dang it.
I guess even in a block string, because, I mean, you're pushing people away, like, it really doesn't have much reach.
Ow. Stuff like that is really nice on like crescent moons, because you can reverse speed.
Yeah. But
Yeah, you
what
did
is
a
that,
rock.
Oh, fuck this. So slow. She looks so cool and fast when one playthrough knows what he does.
yeah,
What? Damn.
I was curious to see like how you would do, cause like I've never seen like anyone in our group like even try her, so that's funny.
She looks really cool. I'm always like, she looks so fucking sick. I kind of want to play her. Oh,
Yeah.
this is.
Yeah,
I played her twice. Once when I was learning the game, and another time when I was showing all the characters to Tifo.
yeah, but not. I was not here.
For both of those, yeah.
Yeah,
This is just rough. You really gotta know what you're doing, otherwise you do nothing, because everything's so weird and slow and
yep,
clunky to use.
Yeah.
yep.
Meanwhile, Alco's just like, you press the down button, you get a low. You press the launcher button, you get a launcher. It's like nothing special. Just good.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like characters like Powered Seal, I mean, feel like pretty rewarding because of that. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah,
just
but
looking
at the
at
same
this
time,
stuff.
you have the feel of I'm working so hard, but my goddamn opponent is like mashing and he's getting way more damage than me. Fuck him. So
Just, yeah, now I understand way better when you sometimes like, do your hard combo, you get like 4K, I'm just like, lol, air counter hit you then.
yeah, exactly. I mean, you did not even try a rock loop. It would be funny to see.
Oh, I didn't get a hit. How am I supposed to try and combo?
I mean, I can let you try.
Oh, I don't even like the rock loops. They look so much simple. They don't look simple, but it's just like 3 buttons.
Yeah.
But now that I touched her for like 2 seconds, I'm like, I don't want to try these. These seem complicated now.
Hey, Bill, how does shield counter work? It depends the moon. Does shield counter is like the alpha counter you do from the shield, you mean, or like just the shield in general? But I don't know, like I kind of forgot like how the alpha counter is called in this game.
There's 2 of those as well, because after you parry or before you parry and stuff like that.
True.
He doesn't have a run. Yeah.
Right. I have reverse beard. That's a thing in this game.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I never played these things.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is the one with the keys. Okay.
The 236D is like after a shield. So you do like a shield and then you do it.
But
Like
there's also a version where you do like a shield, where you do like the move beforehand, and then
yeah.
there's like this.
But can't you also... What about the guard cancel?
That's something different again.
That's the quarter circle back. D.
Yes.
Oh, there's also a guard cancel. I never knew that.
Yeah,
I just thought
yes.
it's like a thing you can just do because you're like, I don't know, I just don't want to just parry. I want to try to get a move as well.
No, that's
Yeah,
the
you
thing
can use that
I
as a
do
guard
like against
cancel
you,
for
but
25 meter.
Okay,
Yeah.
I never use that. I just use the parry into thing.
yeah. So yeah, like the Hadoken D is after like a shield that you do. Is it the same move? I think it might depend like the character. Like for Aoko, she has two different versions. For all the other characters I've tested, it seems to be like the same move generally.
I want to try Fushiki if I get like a counter, then I can tell you. Ow. Yeah, it's the same. Because he does like this,
Yeah.
or he does the one where he does just this.
Do you have like a long poke with him too? Can I
Oh
hold
yeah,
it?
that's right. You can hold the button.
Okay, I was surprised.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
You don't have those. Only Full Moon has those. Oh,
Oh.
after the block. Because you can just do any special move and
Oh, maybe I need to
can.
tap it to do it though with Crescent Moon, cause
That's gonna be impossible to die.
yeah, 1, 2, ouch. Mm.
1, 2, 3.
Crescent Moon. EX Shield can cancel into any attack when successful by tapping, but Normal Shield
God.
cannot cancel into normals, but can cancel into any other attack when successful.
Yeah, well, fuck that. I'm pretty sure
But
that's
like-
the same. You don't have like a fireball that say like 3 billion years or like on screen, right?
I have Retos. I have
Okay.
this, which is I forgot. Oh, this.
Yeah, that seems like fucking hard to parry. So fuck no. This thing is like disappearing on me. Like no way. It is really
yeah,
confusing. I do agree. Like it'd be like. I will.
It's easier once you play it because you learn it bit by bit. In the beginning, I wasn't using either of those. Then I started using one of them, and then I understood the other one.
Yeah, I do agree, but it's like still like really confusing when it could have been like the same thing, right?
Yep. I'm glad they aren't because I like one of them vastly more than the other.
Yes.
And if with bad luck, I would have gotten the one that I don't like. So yeah. Beans. Also, I started like watching Carnival Phantasm with a friend finally. Really funny to just know the Melty Blood lore while they talk about like actual Tsukihime, and then just being like, oh, that's rice beef, ha 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 ha. And that's all about all I know.
Yeah, I need to watch it too. That seemed like a funny one.
Satsuki is in it. Like Satsuki and rice beef are in the end, and like Satsuki, rice beef, and Eltnam are always at the end at like at Ellie backway Ellie girls or something. A little.
Yes, yeah,
One
they're a
shot
team.
It's super
Yeah.
funny. Rice beef just has no fucking idea what the fuck's even going on. It's just talking some bullshit.
Yeah. Whereas the other two are just, well, fourth
No.
wall breaking people.
No. Eltnam always says it's go just as I planned. She says nothing else.
I see.
Just as I proceed or just as I planned. Something along those lines.
I see. Does Satsuki break fourth wall in the anime?
Kinda, but she's also talking to the audience. She's like, as if this was like a show they're doing on an actual thing. And she's trying to make this a serious thing, but the other two are just fucking around, so she's always sad.
I see. That counts.
I love this trope, it's just dunk.
Oh, did I miss a
Ah,
tutu
shit.
again?
No, that has very long range.
In any case, for confusion stuff, like the Mizumi wiki is good. I just checked and they made the part where they talk about the shields much easier to parse.
I see. Maybe give him the link. That might help.
Or sure. I just don't know if it was if you guys were talking about like just the shields or well, I guess I'll get the shields.
Yeah.
Like you weren't talking about the guard cancel, right?
I mean, we were talking about the two. He basically asked like what were the difference between the two like 226D and 214D.
Yeah, which isn't the same as like the shield stuff, I guess.
One of them can be used as a shield counter type of thing.
Yeah, shield counter 260.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to learn like anything on Melty, like a good start is like Mizumi Wiki. I had like a huge blank on what the fuck is the name of this wiki.
Sure. Here. Shield frame data. No problem. It says which of the shields can be cancelled into the 2360 per moon shield counter, but you can also use that quarter circle back demo for like a guard cancel. That it doesn't say there, because it's about shield countering and just the shield. But yeah, in general, the wiki is pretty good. It's just that it's not every move has information on it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It does get updated regularly though, so eventually, one day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the Doritos one. Yes, I do.
Yes. Doritos are great.
I guess so.
For a second I thought I jumped up and it was like, I did not press jump.
I tried to grab the wrong one. Because I'm normally playing Isui and not the other one.
This is the real maid, right?
I wanna see some high fives.
I can't. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
this
no.
is the wrong name for that. This is
Wait.
Mecha Isui.
Oh right, it's Mecha, yeah.
Why
You
it doesn't
can't switch
reflect this
between
projectile?
I don't know, because it's not
because it's like a rock, you know. So,
Yeah, this projectile also said on the wiki that is really good and not reflectable and stuff.
Let's see.
yeah, the giant physical objects, just bam. Have to deal.
It's one of the main moves, that's why you break Crescent with these. This is that thing. I really like the land buttons, like I don't know which one of them had the better buttons, but I like the buttons because they're big. And she has Helmbreaker, where
Yeah.
it looks like, a bit like Helmbreaker, which is cool. Ah, Doritos.
I like that she dances.
Right,
I
that's
guess I
unblockable.
like White Land the most. Yes,
It's
that's
low.
unblockable. No, it's unblockable.
Oh!
Yes. If you miss, she runs into the wall and hits her head. It's funny.
That I know. That I remembered. It was huge.
She is.
The best finish. Oh no, we're up.
Robot army. I wonder if these team characters were in I bet they weren't in what was it called?
What?
Act Cadenza.
Oh, yeah. I wonder.
Because if so, then that would be crazy, right? Because
Yeah.
of the 2v2. So it's just like, here's 8 mates on screen. Excuse me? Yeah. Then again, there's a giant cat in it, so well, okay.
Oh shit.
No.
That just placed the reader behind me, the special one, which is really nice. Whee! That's a fireball. Oh, I can't hold. What? I cannot hold my parry. What? Disgusting.
No, cause you're the easy moon.
I don't know why there is the case for the easy.
Yeah, I don't really understand the French bread's understanding of easy mode either, because it certainly seems like the most difficult mode to play.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to worry about anything, by which I mean you have to worry about everything.
Because the game handles everything for you. You have to deal with it being bad at it.
Exactly. It's just like, oh no, I have too much meter. I shouldn't get hit here. Shit, my meter's gone. I should have used it.
Ah.
At least you have damaging buttons and you can combo.
But almost damaging. I guess, yeah, that you can combo part.
Yeah.
Here you go. No? Oh, it didn't hit her. Nice. Ah. Sweet. Oh, Dorito. Oh. Here you go. Yay.
Hmm?
I just said yay, mates.
Oh yeah.
Mabel.
Oh, mates. That's very pink.
That is indeed very funny. Some of these clothes make you look like you're a baker rather than a maid.
That's more
Really?
mate. Perfect.
Look at these restaurant workers. I don't know.
That is like a character thing, I think. I think there's a character that looks just like this, but I do not remember off the top of my head.
I see. Yes.
Ah, fuck. Why are there hearts under my thing? What?
Cause there is a complex system about getting hit or whatever.
What? I did not remember this when I last played them.
Love.
I do not remember this from when I last played them. What the fuck?
Which moon?
Full.
I'm probably not full moon then.
Yeah, no,
well, I didn't
it's
play
crescent
full
moon
moon,
normally that you're playing with them.
Okay.
Okay. Full
Just like-
moon maids.
I can just make a run. It just runs.
You
There's
might have to
nothing.
press another button again.
Hisui and
Yes.
Koako, there we go. Okay. Full moon.
There we go, you use all her stamina, so she's dead now. There we go. And Ellie dead too.
Okay. Fighting game sentences. After current code, mates can no longer recharge love when a plant is out. Like, I have many questions. Yeah.
Oh, God fucking damn it. I'm pressing double down and swap, but she doesn't.
Okay, pink hearts are available for use, black hearts are used up. Hearts are used in tag team moves. If there aren't enough hearts to use, the partner will faint for about 6 seconds and will be revived with 3 hearts. The fainting action, however, can hit the opponent. While fainted, the partner can't refill hearts or tag in.
It just looks so good, you're just falling off. I grabbed as well. What the fuck?
I'm faster.
236D fills up your hearts. Quarter circle 4D. Your partner takes the time to fill up her love meter. Cannot be used while a plant is out.
Damn plants.
Yes.
I mean, it makes sense. Plant has a lot of blocks on.
Yes. Apparently, this didn't used to be the case in Actors Again.
Makes sense. I mean,
What
I
is
can
he
see
doing
like I can see
Quarter circle back,
this type
quarter
of
circle
thing.
forward D, was it, right?
Quarter 4D to refill the hearts. Right now you have full hearts, so it doesn't make sense to do.
But I don't really know how to use her moves, so...
There you go.
Well, you used one. Like,
Yep.
she's got 2 black hearts now. Those aren't available.
Ah, there you go.
That's
That's
fast.
That's really fast.
Yeah, it's not like
I need
when,
to hold the button to make her run across the screen.
I think.
Oh, shit, that wasn't part of the move. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, generally you have this move, but it's like one hit. Here that was
Yeah.
like 2 bottle. So yeah.
Yeah. Remember that if you get a knockdown where the opponent lands between you and the other mage, it should make many 5-5s. I mean, high fives.
Ah, goddammit, she fell over! Stand up, fucking lazy piece of shit! Ah! Oh, come on, oh, go on!
Okay. Yeah.
I have a guard point on that.
Wait, that's not a robot. She just did beam.
Hmm?
In Kohaku, I'm hearing robot voices.
Yeah,
And
his squad
Oh,
was
because the other
robot.
one's a beam.
Yes.
Sorry, there's 3 maids on screen.
All 3 of them, yes.
Yes.
Ow. Oh, you hit her! Don't! That's not fair! Oh no, she was going to recover her love! Come on, do it.
That's so fast.
No, no.
From the description, I thought like she would like
Take a
hold her
while,
position
right?
for a bit, like for a bit, yeah, for like some seconds, I guess. No, wow, okay.
Or, yeah. I am the total master. I totally know what I'm doing.
Of course. I think last one for me. So
Okay.
Wow, one of the lines that's in the background is, she smiles and sings a song.
Nice.
It's the first time I've ever read one of those lines. They're just so annoyingly fast. And then they double down on this kind of thing in... Wow, there's even the stage says something? I didn't know. Wow. In any case, they double down on this feature in Under 9.
I think it's kind of funny because it makes the world seem a lot bigger, even if it isn't. Just gives it like a lot of quick word building. It's not that hard to actually do.
I'm annoyed that I can't read it, not that it exists.
I tried to parry that again. God dang it. Just one of that is wrong. This, my foot was out and it's not frame more invincible. I feel cheated. Your DP worked. What?
well, it's because like it was too late. It was already out.
It's just a funny thing to say. I feel cheated that your terrible DP actually hit someone.
Oh wow, that reached. Didn't think so.
That's like yeah. It's like when you have an opponent who you feel like is weaker than you, and then he beats you with something, and you're like, but I should be owning it.
This should not be happening.
Yeah.
But you are a scrub.
Yeah.
I guess that missed.
I guess here it was not hard enough. Like, don't know why I did get like this one. No, I did. What it should have done to be.
Ow.
No.
Regenerate.
Why do I want it? I pressed
No,
super.
why did you do that?
I pressed super because I thought it was just kill. But it did give me super. And I was sad.
Okay, GG.
GG's.
But yeah. I need you to try the rock loop at some point. I'm curious to see if you'll be able to do it.
Just doing it without training is unfair though.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not expecting you like to do it like right away.
Vick is saying that he wants to film you training the rock loop while laughing at your.
No, just want to see like someone feel my pain.
See?
Well, I'm not laughing while doing that. But yeah, anyway. Thanks for watching. Time to go sleep.
Yeah.
Bye.
Night. Bye.